Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. It's really hot here all of a sudden, so I have a fan on. So if the fan is too loud, just please let me know. But we are back on our Final Fantasy BS. And I think we may finish MSQ today. I don't know about the overall thing because I need to do the class quests, or role quests, which I haven't done yet. But I think next week's gonna be majority Final Fantasy with the way that my freaking bronchitis just doesn't want to let go. So it's okay. We will definitely get there. Let me just get back to where Thancred was. Where was he? Yo. Yamaro launch. So just gonna sit back today and enjoy the ride. If the fan is too loud, just let me know. It is really hot. I think it's blowing directly into the fucking mic. Sorry. Put you there. It won't be so bad. Or is that worse? So I will also have to run off to go and put the last ingredients in my slow cooker. But I'll be fine. I'll let you know when that's happening. Let me just jack up the I always turn this down and I always forget to turn it back up just before I come on. There we go. Apply. You'll actually be able to hear now. Amazing. Okay. I think we're okay not to have the fan just for now. But I'll put it back on if I need to. So we've got 8 quests including this one. Thine affairs are in order. I shall then unfold to thee my proposal. Our destination is the ocean floor, yet our goal is not simply to arrive there. Nay, we must have needs to breathe and fight freely. Thus I petition the aid of one of the Fae, a being with whom I have yet to meet face to face. Rather than waste words on explanation, I bid thee follow me unto the hamlet of Sullum, which lieth to the south and west. All will become abundantly clear, I promise thee. So also, I would like to have a little mini brag. I haven't had that much free time this weekend. Because I did a day trip yesterday, and then I did some stuff online with friends. And then I slept a lot, because I was really tired and feeling a bit ill. But I have managed to get these 2 attuned. These Aether cards. I'm working on Elmeg. I have all the quests. I just need to find the last one as well. We're getting there. We're being productive players. People are like, why are you not going for Mogtomes? Like, I need to get the Aether currents. I'm so sorry. Oh, we have Lakelands. We can fly in Lakeland. Sweet. I'm about to show off that I can fly. Amazing. Dad, be proud of me. I'm doing something in my life. Okay. So. It's right at the bottom. Oh, look at that. Look how I can fly, Dad! Life is good. I will do the others probably tomorrow. Or the ones that I can do, obviously. There's one that I can't do until the story's done, but it's not any quicker really, but it just makes me feel good that I can do it now. I hope everyone's doing okay. I had to work today. And although it's a short shift, I do miss my lunch hour. Just uncovering this map. Are these my people? No, they're not. You're not my people, I don't know you. Strange danger. There, to the west, can thou discern the hump of an isle rising in the water? That foliage-covered mass hideth the key to our safe descent. Swim close and plunge thee beneath the surface, thou shalt soon divine the reason for mine existence. Though it may be much to my shame, I can but flail and flounder where thou might glide as a fish. I shall board a boat to the island, spare one and all the spectacle for mine inept strokes. Bro can't swim. That's fine. I can. I'm gonna get on the mount. I'm not gonna swim. I'll swim when I have to. I want to show off that I can fly. Dad, I can fly. If I just gently go there, how much of the map's going to be revealed? Ah! Sorry guys, we're on a bit of a tangent. I want to uncover the map. Sweet. We'll do the rest later. Okay, we're going to have to launch mount. Whee! That mount did not want to give up. Can't how you dive. Oh, I remembered straight away. Suspect rock formation. Two curved slabs of rock seem squeezed together here, giving the impression of giant stonelids. I was suspicious about that. I don't know why I said it was suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Oh, there it is. I see it. Though it appears solid enough, the rock yields under your touch. Was the surface gently shifting, or was it your imagination? Is he on the surface? Well, yeah, he said he can't swim, to be fair. Oh. I thought this could be like at a port or something, but he's like right there. Oh, they're all scattered around, okay. I wonder what the name tags were. Well, what hast thou discerned? I've discerned this ordinary island. It reminds me of a certain primal. Most perceptive. According to the law of the pixies, we are now even perched on the back of a great, back of an ancient fey entity. Its name is Bismarck. Hey! I remember Bismarck. The self-same title which we know the great feathered whale revered by the Vanu Vanu of the source. That is I try and solo is it Bismarck I try and solo? No, it's the Leviathan I'm thinking of. Ignore me, my anecdote is not relevant. We'll enlist it to bear us into the deep and thence banish the water with an airy sphere. Alike informs the domes do shelter the hamlets beneath the ruby sea. Within its compass we may move unencumbered and defend ourselves when the hour of battle cometh, as it is surely shall. Now I must needs ask for silence when I take my supplication. The way this guy speaks. I love it, but also I hate to read it out. It's great to read, but not great to read out. Okay, that's it. Let's let him do his thing. I'll take a sup of water.
Wir sach, bilan bismail. Fallen si lor wislan, adas si alina.
urs atslir. Olfod thim.
Oh dear. I don't need to speak Fae to know that didn't go well.
I know what I need to do. We need fell out. Watch her say I know what I need to do. She'll appreciate that more.
Oh, my snake yak! You've learned to call me at last! And where do you go? On a trip? A journey? I knew you wouldn't give up without a fight. Oh, my precious mortal, I shall help you in any way I can. Gers Bismael win picked. Van dromi drom jakom. Van red rithje.
Una. Sahawin wilsk. Isne rim. Sur vierlo.
Be sure to scrub this one's teeth for him upon your return. It's only good manners.
It will be done, Your Majesty. Our deepest thanks for your timely intervention.
An agreement is reached and your departure is at hand. You wingless ones best hold on tight. May the blessings of the Fae keep you safe, Inba.
Lo fallo ruis. Vanin narsitar.
Okay, now that was cool. Firstly, our wife pulled her royal card for us. And then we get to travel on a giant whale's back. That is cool.
And just like that, it's all gone back to the way it was.
What was you expecting? 100 years of honey and rainbows? Seeing them Yulmore types wake up and smell the ashes was miracle enough for me.
Ah, but the magic in the air when that ladder started moving. And when that great hulking Talos rose up. Gods. I could live 1,000 years and never behold anything so amazing.
What the? Do you see that?
What a monster! Where did it even come from?
Whoa, yeah!
It's not stopping. Run! Run!
Well, we'll clean that up when we do his teeth. It'll be fine. That's basically what the patches are going to be. Clean a whale's teeth, fix everything.
Tilden sito. Iri halbsi. Funne.
The breath of Bismarck. See how it swells to form a dome beneath the waves? The waters recede. The tempest's floor is laid bare. In defiance of the blinding sky, this place holds fast to its gloom. The last refuge of he who denies the light with every fiber of his being. You stand at the precipice, hero. Journey unto the heart of darkness. Finish it.
So everyone, I'm having a moment and I can't remember what my own command is. 2 seconds? Because normally it's on a timer, but I wanted to have it like up. 2 seconds. Oh, FF14 goals. Oh, okay. There we go. I just thought it'd be nice to have it like out at the front of the stream. Right. We are now in a very beautiful place with things that will and can kill us. Haha. Full glad I am that Bismarck was true to his word. We arrived at the Tempest safe and dry. 'Tis here that we shall find the lair of Emmet Shelk, I believe, the imprisoned Exarch as well. For an Ascian alone, it is of course a trifling matter to flee unto the rift, yet I suspect such travel is nigh impossible with a mortal in one's custody. Nay, he would not risk his prize when the Exarch's very body surfaced the key to Crystal Tower and its powers of the temporal transportation. Thus I am all but certain that this underwater realm harboureth our friend and enemy both, but we have to find them. I'll take those oysters. Heck yeah. In the event you leave the area, please speak to Ewan at Vermont Yards. Okay. No, we won't leave the area. We're committed. But I know as a culinarian how valuable those oysters are. Oh, is that already cooked actually? Oh, it's already cooked. Fuck. Now, as for where we should be looking, I rather doubt Emmet Shelk will be sitting out in the open. I propose we follow the slope downwards to the deeper trenches and keep an eye out for rock formations large enough to hold strongholds. Let's be off then, but watch your footing. The ground is still wet and like to be slippery. Slippery when wet? Great album. Oh, it's quite a big place. Oh, there's a place to attune to. Okay. That's fine. We'll attune now. It doesn't matter if we leave. Surely. Go away from me. Oh, Aether Current. Oh, this must be the last place where the Aether Currents can be, so I must have just opened it. Not that I'm obsessed with Aether Currents, but it's just so much easier when they're done. Oh, that's a giant crab. Makes your life so much freaking easier. Please, take my friends as tribute. Heidi, you can't just offer your friends as tribute. I can when I'm on a mission. Oh, there's more of my friends. Hello, more of my friends. How are you doing? Oh, bubble sounds. I don't know if I've told you guys this, but like I feel calmest when I'm by the sea. So all those kind of sounds, I love them. I want my like forever house to be overlooking the sea, if not next to it. One can dream, huh? Be that in this country, be that in another country. I don't mind. Just near the sea. Oh. There's a youth. It did say search for anything unusual. Is a youth unusual? I don't know. We're just gonna eat them. Gasp. Oh, my dude ran off. But he said he's leading us to the Aetheroid, so can't be mad at that. The Ondu cups. Can I shoot your Aetheroid before I even say hello, or is that bad manners? That's the mount, isn't it, for the celebration? Or is it? This looks like a phoenix. Might not be, actually. I have yet to obtain it. The finless ones, they followed me. Why have you come? Was it you who took away our water? Ah, so this is where the Ondo make their home. I had wondered. Pray forgive us any inconvenience we have caused. We were not aware your people lived here in the Tempest. We need this great dome of air that we might conduct a most urgent search, and thus beg you for your understanding. Just took away the thing they need to live is cool. Chieftain, what are we to do? I'd slap us if I were you. I get it. I 100% get it. Are you emissaries of the Ancient Ones? The mysteries have stirred. We have seen the illuminated land shining through the gloom of the abyss. If you are the emissaries, the chosen, I bid you welcome. If you are not, I bid you leave. I am not sure I understand. Would you be willing to elaborate? It would seem not. I suggest we withdraw for the moment. So what's the plan? Given your condition, I'm reluctant to suggest lingering here. That said, our presently meandering search would proceed far more swiftly if we would call upon Ondo's local knowledge. Yes, I'd like to know more about this illuminated land that the chieftain spoke of. Could it be Emet-Selk's stronghold, do you suppose? Perhaps he lit the lanterns upon his return? We can't dismiss the possibility, but if these Ondu refuse to speak with us... Oh wait, do you remember my first scheme upon entering Ulmor? How I planned to integrate myself by offering lucrative trading opportunities with the Ondu? The individual I dealt with was reticent in manner and curious in custom, but we were able to reach an agreement nonetheless. I believe that with the right approach we can build a similar relationship here. What kind of approach do you have in mind? The chieftain fellow didn't leave us many options. If we're to tread the swifted course, we must needs locate its beginning. 'Tis plain, or our too dramatic arrival have thrown the settlement into confusion. Were we to solve such problems as we have caused, and assure our host thereby that our purpose here is not amicable to them, it may not yet prove amenable to reason. I smell chores, but very well if it can be done quickly. What do you think? I have nothing better to offer, but I do worry what will happen if the Ondu's tales end up leading us to a dead end. I can't say for certain, but I sense this tribe has a deeper connection to the Ascians than first meets the eye. It warrants further investigation, thus I cast my vote in favour of aiding the settlement for the time being. We'll make allies of them. It is settled. Y'shtola, pray proceed with your investigations. The rest of us will see about fostering some goodwill. So we're doing chores again. What we always do. Oh wait, you won't believe who I just bumped into. This is Polish Owen, the very fellow I did business with prior to our ill-fated stay in Ulmor. I waited and you did not come, then the mystical came, but his visits did not continue. I'm truly sorry. Things did not proceed as planned. Is there aught we can do for you by way of an apology? Perhaps. Where the dry return, a cavern to the north is home to giant crabs. We do not fear the crabs, for we are the swiftest swimmers. But now there is no water, we run, and they scuttle close behind, snipping and snapping with their claws. There are too many of them, too many. Ah, I believe I could be of assistance there. What if you away? If you've not found a task, you're most welcome to join me. Indeed, I appreciate the company. Where the dry return has a rather ominous ring to it. We're gonna go slap some crabs, I get it. Oh, we're going right to the top. Can I use my mount? Technically there's no water. I thought he was flying then, I'm like, how? We've not hate the current. I got excited for nothing. If everyone could just stay cool and not engage me, that would be electric. I'm just here serving a purpose, and I don't need to get into any fisticuffs. I just need to be allowed to pass. Thank you for being so understanding. I think I'm past it. Crap. Defeat the blue swimmers. Okay. Oh, okay. Hopefully this will be okay. Alright, where's the last one? Oh, there is. I'm really sorry about this, Neville. Alright, we're good. Thank you, Phoenix, as always. Just remember I've got a hot chocolate bar in that I can have. Why do I feel like I've gone round the wrong way? I'm no good with maps. It says it's a path. This is fine. Do. Oh shit. Okay. I feel like we're gonna be okay. Nope. We fell through the flower that I thought was going to save us. Lol. Whoops. At least it didn't die. You could crack their shells. You must be stronger than you look. I see you've reached your quota first again. I shall never be your equal in such tasks. Still, I would say we've reduced the local crab population to a far less threatening number. My thanks to both of you. You must have a reward. Nay, this is part of my apology to you, remember? Besides which, the lack of water is our doing, for which we must also make amends. Might I conceive you to tell us something about your village instead? I'd very much like to learn of you and your people. Very well. Before the flood came, it is said that our ancestral home was found in the seas to the south. It was actually destroyed by the light. Only those who were hunting survived. They swam aimless and lost until they spied buildings here on the ocean floor. Strange buildings they were, and long had they stood under the water, yet somehow they've been spared the scars of time and current. These structures proved shelter for my people, protection from the tempest's turbulent waters and the predators which hunted them. Their very existence seemed a miracle. The first settlers pondered their good fortune. It was clear that the race had built such wonders, had guided their course, and from this they did discern the truth. That the ancients had chosen us to serve as caretakers of their eternal sanctuary until such time as they returned. Thus it is judged that your coming and the great vanishing of water was by the ancients' design. You will find a warm welcome here. A truly astonishing history, as I cannot help but wonder how the significance or otherwise of our arrival be decided. The ancients have blessed us with protection and prosperity. If your presence serves to bring the same, there'll be no doubt in the matter. Then it'd seem our earlier decision was the correct one. Thank you for the lesson. We will continue to do all we can to assist your people. Should you desire our help with any other trouble, pray do not hesitate to ask. Give me some aether currents. We shall return to the task at hand. Only, do not try to overexert yourself, my friend. The risk far outweighs the gain. Oh yeah, I'm still filled with light. I'm just chilling like a ticking time bomb. Ah, oh wait, have you learnt out of the note? Fascinating, precisely the sort of information I was hoping to hear. In fact, if you have a moment, I'd like to borrow your eyes to confirm a theory I've been working on. Come. Borrow my eyes? I mean, if it was anyone else, I'd question it, but you are mummy, so I shall not. The way? I think this is the way. Ah! Fudge! I didn't see that coming. We should regain our health. What does it mean for me? La 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 la. Going this way. Falling it with style. Sweet, jeez. Going the right way, but I need to go up, and all I'm going is down. This is not good. Well, this seems like a fun place, but I'm gonna peace out. Okay, bye. I have no idea where I'm going now. I just need to get up somehow. Leave me alone a bud. Okay, I think we need to transport back because... Oh. Leave me alone. All of you. Just because I'm so lost, I'm just going to teleport back. Try not to mess it up this time. So I fell down a slope. That's what did me in. Wait. I said there was a slope there. Oh, so I could have gone left or gone right, okay. Well, at least we got to see the other place. Now, there are two tasks which I would have you perform. The first requires you to inspect the buildings which surround the Ondu settlement and note their distinctive characteristics. The second, I wish you to use this knife and take scrapings from one of the remnant walls. Pray be as thorough as you can, I shall be here waiting for the results of your investigations. She doesn't want much. Inspect the structures of the endocarps for distinctive features. Okay, we can do this. Depends what you mean by distinctive, but... Distinctive window. The tall slender towers feature many elaborate windows, the likes of which you've seen nowhere else. Is that all she wanted? Just... well. Okay. That was easy enough. I was gonna be there for hours trying to figure out what was distinctive and what wasn't, but it's okay. It's not just any knife, it's a mithril knife. You set the point of the knife against the wall, but even after applying considerable pressure you cannot remove so much as a flake of stone. Oh. Okay. Sorry, I failed one, but I nailed the other, so it's a kind of a win-lose situation, like good news, bad news, 50-50. Life is good kind of thing. I'm sure she'll be okay with it. I hope she will be. And what have you discovered? Yes, I would agree that the windows are most distinctive. It would seem the structures appear to you from your sight and mine. And you say you could not even as much scratch the wall, even with all your might behind the blade? Away. Everywhere I turn this place, my gaze is drawn by peculiar materials for which I do not have a name. The buildings I had to investigate are prime examples. They appear to be constructed of ordinary stone, but I assure you it is nothing of the sort. If I press, I would describe the substance as a composite of several mineral properties, blended to create a material of unparalleled durability. Even the Rokan Empire, once the greatest power in Northrend, produced nothing which compares this level of perfection. But if not the Ronkans, then who? Who are these ancients that the Ondu claim as the architects of their sanctuary? I suspect our answers lie within the reason Elmit Selk withdrew here to the Tempest. He may simply have wished to retreat somewhere where mere mortals would struggle to reach, but there are many such remote locations. Why here specifically? Elmit Selk is devoted to his role, and thus we must assume his choice of stronghold somehow serves the Ascian agenda. Or mayhap 'tis a place more dear to him than any other. Are you saying this place was built by ancient Ascians? Could this place provide power to Elmit Selk? I couldn't say either way. I'll say, does this place provide power to Elmit Selk? 'Twas my first thought as well, yet no matter how superior the materials, a ruin is just a ruin. 'Tis not that would decide a battle's outcome. Which brings me to my second theory. They have some other more personal connections to the site. What if these structures are remnants of a time before history, of a star that was yet whole and unbroken? Such traces in the source would have been obliterated by the succession of umbral calamities, but here in the first they might have remained untouched for millennia. A copy of the mural in the Katana Ravel. Almet presented it to me during my visit to Fano after our victory in Kalusha. Here in the first scene, by Emek's own words, it depicts a city of eons past and disaster which befell it. It is much simplified of course, but do you see the similarities between the towers and those you have just inspected? A little bit. We're much closer to the truth, I feel. Let us search the surrounds for another tower, one which matches the picture, enough to remove all doubt. From what I have seen, not more than sand and more sun lies to the east, and from the south held no such structures. I suggest we try our luck further to the northwest. You may view the Katana Ravel mural any time in this quest by using the relevant item. The quest destination will not be displayed on the map. You must search for a structure which resembles the building as a mural, then inspect it from a survey point. The survey point will be found nearby. Oh god. Tell me where to go, please. So, northwest would be this way. Naughty elephants spray water. Never eat shredded wheat. Then copy the route from the survey point. Oh. Alright. Let's do it. This might take a while. I can smell my food, so I'm gonna have to, at some point, go and add the last ingredients. Is that a tower? No, it's just flowers. Unless the flowers are growing out of the tower, I don't know. Leave me alone. And I'll leave you alone. How about that? Let's climb a little bit so we can find the survey point. Leave me alone. Thank you, Sea Jealousy. Ugh, the noise. Ew. Okay, I'm pretty northwesty. Is that a tower? It kind of... It kind of looks like it, but there's no survey point, so... We'll get a little bit closer, see what we think. Oh, there's a rock in the way. Stunning. Oh, there is a survey point. Maybe it is this. I don't think we'd get it on the first go, but if we did, I'd be pretty happy. Aether current! If there's an aether current, it means it's the place. All the omens are pointing that this is the place. I'm not even looking at it. It's behind me. And we're going into video, so it might be the place. It does kind of look like it. Aye, this is the mural writ large. Found it first time, guys. We rule. Though I cannot guess its purpose, it must have been an imposing sight. How much of the tower's height lies hidden underneath the ground, I wonder? Centuries of our history have settled upon such ruins, countless layers of dust and sediment. An entire civilization, its existence forgotten by all except a handful of Asians. And yet it did exist. They lived here in this city. But let's focus on what we've learnt thus far. The Ondu chieftain spoke of mystery stirring and the land illuminated. Judging by his words, he believes this phenomenon related to the ancients' return. Thus, we can surmise that what the Ondu saw shining in the abyss was, in likelihood, another remnant of this age-old civilization. And who else would light the lanterns, as Reem put it, than Emmett Selk himself? 'Tis almost certain he is there. Wait, in that building there? Or, because technically those lanterns are lit, but no way. He's just like there, just chilling like, eh. If we're to find this stronghold in a timely manner, it seems gaining the Ondu's trust remains our swiftest path forward. I only hope our deeds are enough to win them over. Oh no, it's not there. I was going to say, I was just standing outside it. Like, hello. Thank you for assisting me with my investigations. I shall seek out our companions and share what we have learned. As much as I'd like to tell you to sit down and leave the rest to us, your condition demands that we make all reasonable haste. If you are not too weary, it may be useful to speak with them again, and ask if there's out he is willing to divulge. Right. I'm going to get us to a safe place. I'm going to go check my slow cooker. In fact, because I need to run downstairs, I'm going to teleport there. Why you can't just teleport everywhere? I know. I know, okay. Right, I'll be back in 2 seconds. I literally just need to run, add 2 tins of things. So I'll be like 4 minutes-ish. Unless they're not ready yet, obviously. But yeah, I'll be back in a sec. Alright, everything is sorted, everything is fine. I don't need to pop back to look at it anymore. It is done. Life is good. Life is very, very good. So, back to this. Ah, Alphino's friend. You and your companions have done much to repair the damage caused when the waters parted. Anything else you can do? Have you been to the Walls of the Forgotten? Are they the ruins to the northwest? Yes! It's the sacred site of which I speak. Could it be your footsteps were guided there by the ancients? I believe it may be so. Listen then, I will tell you of our plans to bring lights to the walls, that we may answer the shining call of the illuminated land. We have requested a finless craftsman to shape us a sacred lamp. He is odd for a land dweller, choosing as he does to live in the ocean, but his skill is beyond question. It is concerning, however, that we have heard nothing of his progress. If you were to visit this artisan and return our long-awaited light, then no doubt your purpose will be laid to rest. His name is Grenolt. You'll find him in his workshop in a metal structure to the south. Okay. How did I get in here? I don't remember. Is it up? Oh, it's up. Okay. We get confused. My poor little dragon that can't fly right now. Sad. Is that the metal structure? Looks pretty metal to me. Oh. Friend? Speak, friend, and enter? Oh, that's just great, isn't it? Your eyes play tricks me now. Look, Grenolt, someone's come to visit you at the bottom of the bleeding ocean. Or it might be a ghost, eh? Go on, foul shade. Feast yourself on me, rotten soul. I've got no use for a craftsman that can't craft is more pointless than a sea slug with a doming hammer. And that's an insult to bloody sea slugs. Grant seems to be suffering from a crushing bout of self-doubt. Maybe you can psych him up. Okay. It's unavailable at this time. Amazing. We're psyching him. Hey, let me try and raise me spirits now, would you, spirit? That's all I expect from a servant of the Netherworld. I'm not a servant of the Netherworld. Has it really come to this? Have we met before? Have we met before? We might be as we cross paths back in the Crostarum. Well, I don't reckon we've been formally introduced. My name's Grenolt. And this is meant to be my underwater sanctuary, a place where I can give myself over to me work, far from the distractions of the outside world. And yet here you stand. Now what's that damned important you need to dive all the way down to the bottom of the bleeding tempest to bother me? Ah, the Undo's lamp. Gods curse me empty heads, I've not so much as made a start. I'm worthless in a sea slug, nay the slime left by a sea slug. Me to live 3 days long past, me workbench is untouched, and I call myself a bleeding artisan. You've heard their beliefs, so if you're bringing light to them ruins will be an act of deep religious and cultural significance. And 'twas my privilege as a craftsman to be tasked with providing a ritual instrument as worthy for the occasion. I can't bloody well... God, me mind's a bleeding blank. I've pissed away my last drop of inspiration. Tell me you got something to show me. Something that'll give me Muse a right good kick up the arse. I mean, these slippers are pretty cute. Yondu want to honour the coming of these ancients, so their answering light has got to blaze with the right kind of brightness. Like the spark of life caught in a crystal. Just being sparkly is not enough. It's got to dance with joy and sorrow, a sense of hardship endured. Do you know what I mean? Do I need to show him my light? My affliction? You see, it's a particular kind of inspiration, the kind that crystallises only the culmination of a long and tragic tale. Complete any role quest at the Wandering Stairs and then return once more. So I've now been told I can't progress until I finish the role quest. Okay. Okay. We're gonna do that now then. I thought I could just do it right at the end, but I guess not. Excuse me while I do a role quest, everybody. Who am I looking at? Crystal. So I can't remember who is the NPC for me. DPS, so I'll have to find out, won't we? At the Wandering Stairs. Is that got its own? No. Wandering Stairs there. I guess the Pendants is closest. I knew I'd have to do this at some point because I didn't do it right away, so this isn't a shock. This is the Wandering Stairs, right? I can't do that one, I can't do that one. I can't do that one. Where's... Wait, all of them are blanked out. Who's my one then? Healer. Is there only 4? Let me just Google it rather than wandering around aimlessly. Role quests. Oh my god, they exist in Endwalker as well. So I'm a magical range DPS. I need to go to Kurig. Hollow Pursuits is what it's called. Wait, I think I've already picked that up. I've seen that name. I've already picked it up. Oh my goodness. Okay. We're already part of the way there, it's fine. This is fine. Hopefully it won't take too long. I guess it takes as long as it takes. I can fly here, right? Yep. Makes it even quicker. And it clears one off my very long quest list, to be fair. At least when we do Endwalker, we'll know just to do it at the time, just get it off the list. Oh god. Oh, I literally passed you earlier when I was doing the 8th occurrence. So you came. It's good to see someone who isn't all talk. As fortune would have it, another Sunita, a far less imposing specimen from the Floronesus, of course, has been sighted to the west of here to prove to me you have the skill to back up your words, and we'll talk further. Oh, I have to go kick her. Why is it blanked out? Try another Sunita and Quistar and dispatch it. Oh, that's... Okay, I'm looking at the wrong quest, that's why. Don't worry about it. This is fine. The quest is called Hollow Pursuits. Oh, it's just said there's like no point getting my man out. Oh, it's there. Oh, it's gonna be okay. Oh, you're easy. You're level 70. You're easy. I'm level 82. Easy clap. Done. Good show, friend. I wasn't sure what to expect from you, but seeing you battle has left me little doubt. Seems I've found myself a formidable ally. So I send the offer in earnest. Help me hunt down Frontiers, and we'll split the bounty down the middle. What do you say? That's the spirit. Now, there's more you should know before proceed. Come to me to Modzuk, the base of my operations, and I'll fill you in on the details. Really glad I got these Aether Currents this morning. So I think it's 4 quests, and we've just done 1. Tonight. Welcome to Modzuk, friend. As you can see, it's bustling trading post frequented by merchants across the realm. At least it was before Frontiers showed up and started preying on unwitting travellers, hence the bounty you see. Lucrative award has attracted the attention of one capable bounty hunter after the next, and yet the fiend still roams free. You can probably imagine why. Those few who have seen Frontiers have returned to tell the tale to speak of the great horrors they witnessed, cavernous black holes materialising out of thin air, swallowing everything around them into the abyss. Oh. People are taken to calling them the Hollows. Rumour has it that one barely has time to lay eyes on them before he summons forth the Hollows, which proceed to consume everything in sight. I do mean everything. Just the other day, an entire caravan was devoured by the Hollows, leaving nothing behind. Mages have postulated that these holes are literally tears in the fabric of our reality, gateways to other worlds, to put it another way. At any rate, suffice to say, the next man to come back from the void will be the last. Yet there's something odd about it all. Witnesses says that Frontiers doesn't seem to go out of his way to prey on people's settlements. He simply shambles across the way, summoning Hollows one after the next, and the destruction follows as a matter of course. Needless to say, drawing too near to the fiend is tantamount to suicide. Even attacks from afar have been all but futile, as he simply summons the Hollows to consume every incoming arrow. With every conceivable means of attack foiled, even the most savvy bounty hunters have all but thrown up their hands, even though the bounty now stands at some 9 or 10-fold the original amount. I'm of a different mind, however. The way I see it, if there's a way to neutralise the Hollows, we must more than stand a chance against him himself. That's why I require your services. If easy triumph over the Sinita spoke clear, you're a mage of no common skill. If anyone has the arcane knowledge and aptitude to help me figure out a way to defend the Hollows, it's you. Don't worry, I fully intend to shoulder my share of the burden, so I plan to gather all the information we need before asking you to put yourself in harm's way. And with that, I best get to work. Once I've formulated a proper plan of attack, we'll talk again. Until then, I suggest you continue to hone your casting skills. The battle awaits us will not be an easy one. Oh, so it goes up 2. So I can do them all now, but I wouldn't have been able to if I did them right at the start. Fair. Ah, there you are. Your timing could be better. As luck would have it, a little bird told me the Frontiers was sighted in the vicinity not long ago. Don't you worry, I have no intention of rushing in like a fool. My plan is to shadow the Sinita from afar, though we might observe the Hollows with our own eyes and formulate a suitable plan of attack. To that end, I've procured this mannequin here from a merchant acquaintance of mine at the Cristarum. By setting on Veronica's tail, I mean to gauge just how much of a berth we must keep from the fiend as not to be sucked up into the void. Shed no tears for little fellow friends, his sacrifice will be the key to our success, and yet you can see he's not quite the best state of repair. Pray lend me a hand in procuring what we need to get him back on his feet. You're a lifesaver, friend. I just spotted a nasty-looking sand-skinned Sibley lurking about to the southeast of here. I do believe one of their attendants should serve well to spring back into little fellow's step. Snag one for me, and I'll see to the repairs. Okay. So I imagine this is what replaced the summoner quests and stuff, because there's been none on this expansion. Because I've wanted to get I've seen people get like bigger versions of like Garuda and stuff, but it's not in this expansion apparently. Oh, you're a big boy. Did I procure the tendons? I think I did. Hey look, finding that tendon. For my part, I've required something that should serve as a makeshift gear. Cost me an arm and a leg, but hey, if it helps us claim that bounty in the end, it's more than worth it. It's like this all wrapped up in a nice little box for you, so you don't have to see it. Perfect, yes, I reckon this is durable and elastic enough to replace the mannequin snap drive belt. I'll fetch my toolbox and get started straight away. In the meantime, why don't you scout us out a suitable lookout point? For us, this was last sighted southeast of town, trying to find us a spot on higher ground, out of sight from the main thoroughfare. Sure. This one's marked. Like earlier. Oh, it really is in bad shape. Hi there, friends. You can see our clockwork friend is back in tip-top shape, and since it appears you found us the perfect lookout point, why don't we get to work? I'll kindle us a fire. Might be here for a while. Well, I'll be. There's the bastard. Look closely now and hold your gaze. You must witness the sheer horror with your own two eyes. It's actually a really cool glam. I'm not scared, to be fair. No, we mustn't send out the mannequin too soon. If he sees it, he may well be blasted to bits before he has the chance to investigate the hollows. He looks like my character from Fable. I'm going to be completely honest about it. And there he goes. I'll send the mannequin to trail him. Let's sit back and enjoy the show. That's me a bit sick about wanting to see a robot get destroyed. Oh. Bye, mannequin. So I expect he gone without a trace. Shed no tears for our little friend. Through his sacrifice, we now know which distance we must keep from the hollows to avoid being sucked into the void. Now it's our turn. Let's edge a bit closer and see what we can observe. Mind you, take care not to wander too close, lest you fancy a vacation to a dark, shadowy abyss. Maybe. It's if a shadowy whirlwind rages inside. Get ready to suck anything and everything into the void. I've seen many a horrific sight in my day, but this sends a shiver up the spine. Looks like an eyeball. Looks like an iris. Let me out, it's so dark in here. Why the pale face, friend? You look as if you've just seen a ghost. A voice, you say, from inside the hollow? But that's impossible. Is anyone out there? Please help me. Help me get out of here. Are you alive? I could have said over here, but I said, are you alive? Was that a voice? Is someone out there? If you can hear me, please, you must help me. I can't see anything. No roads, no trees. There's an aether current to follow. Which way do I go? How do I get out of this place? This voice, what in the God's name is it saying? Voice for boy, you say, claims he's lost inside with no aether current to follow. Sounds like he's adrift in the flow. Not unlike what happened if to an aetheryte, one that was teleporting was destroyed in mid-journey. Wait a minute. What if there was some way you could channel your aether into the void? May that not allow your aetheric form to serve as a beacon of all sorts to guide the child back to us? Of course, not that I know that how we go about that. You reckon you should do just that? I won't even think of asking how. Do your damnedest. I do have a lot of extra light right now. Wicked white. I knew you were no ordinary sinner, but still you find ways to surprise me. Where am I? Well, I'll be damned, there was a child inside. Our little expedition has left us with more questions than answer, but for now, this boy needs our care. Let us carry him back to Mordzuk and find him a warm bed and some nourishment. See, now I feel like we've put a target on our head because he's going to know that we saved someone. But we did the right thing. I wonder how we're going to beat him. Just be a full-on scrap. Oh, he's down there, isn't he? Where is he? Where are you? Tell me. The boy's resting now. He is weak, but not wounded, at least as far as I can tell. Needless to say, his presence raises questions. Are those trapped on the other side of the hollows? If so, they might be returned to our world alive. There is much we must ask him when he awakes. Another subject. This might be an odd question. Have you ever looked after a child before? What do you think? That makes two of us. Bounty hunters like me don't get much opportunities for babysitting. Still, until we can track down the boy's parents, I suppose I have little choice but to look after him myself. So the first order of the day is to get some food in his belly. He does look terribly pale after all. Methinks I'll go hunting for some meat. No, perhaps I should take him to a physician first. After all, might be suffering from ailment inscrutable to the eye. Or maybe I should... Damn it all, I knew I wasn't cut out for this. I'll take your money. It's fine. So... Oh no, there's more than that. There's... What am I on? So there's 4 more of this, sorry. I could have done healer, to be fair. I'm sure I can still do it, right? Yeah, I'm sure I can. I'm sure I can come back later and do it. There you are. You perhaps know that the boy is awake and seems no worse for wear, physically speaking at least. There is just one rub, you see. He has no recollection of where he came from or how he's managed to get swallowed up in the void. In fact, of his own name, Tainer, he can't remember much of anything at all. He seems a good lad, mind you, eats my half-assed cooking with a smile and nary a word of complaint. Yeah, I reckon he's hurting inside and badly. We must reunite him with his parents with all due speed. I suggested that he go for a stroll around Morzuk in the hopes that the sights might help him jog his memories. He can't have wandered far. Why don't you go and check up on him? Okay. Where are you? Has anyone seen my kid? I don't have a kid, but have you seen my kid? Hello, strange child. Do not tell me you're the one who rescued me from the flow, yes? I feel from you the same warmth that reached out to me when I was adrift in the Aether. Well, I'll be damned, the boy's a sharp one. That's not the least of it. The carer who examined him said they could feel great power welling up from within him. Despite his young age, Tainer here seems to possess a remarkable command of the magical arts. Perhaps I do, and yet I cannot say. Try as I might, I cannot recall anything of who I am or where I came from. Only the darkness. No need for apologies, boy. You did just well to make it back to us. Speaking of which, can you remember anything at all about how you felt when you were adrift in the void? That I remember, or at least I think I do. I recalled a vague sensation of someone passing alongside me. Indeed, I believe this is what roused me from my slumber. If hollows truly are agape tumors, that would mean that someone recently travelled from ours to another. That's not possible, is it? You'd be surprised. You know something I don't, friend? Worry not, I won't pry for details. Ah well, no sense racking our brains over matters beyond our comprehension. Let's concentrate on what we can do, namely finding the boy hero home. No doubt his memories will come back to him in due time. You'd do that? For me? The truth already saved my life, I couldn't possibly burden you further. It's no burden at all, besides we can figure out just who you are and where you came from. It might lead us to the answers we seek. And let's consider the options. One possibility is that you're an orphan, all alone in this world, not a soul to care for you or to look after you. And yet this seems unlikely. Yes, the mystical powers you possess say otherwise. If you are truly as skilled in magic as they say, then it stands to reason someone trained you in the art. Who this master of yours is, and whether you're of their blood or simply received their tutelage, this I cannot say. But either way, I am certain they're worried sick about you. If that truly is so, I would very much like to meet this person too. That settles it then. Let's go down to business. I took the liberty of inquiring around Morzuk and the Crystalrum. Unfortunately, there has been no report of a missing persons matching Tainer's description. Which means we have no choice but to take our search elsewhere. I know of a merchant in town whose travels often take him far afield. Let us have a talk with him and see if he's heard any helpful rumours. Okay. Let's go. We're gonna know the savvy merchant, maybe? No, we don't. Of course, we're like Ron or something. Rumours of a missing boy, you say? Funny you ask. It's a long shot, I reckon, but I overheard someone the other day saying that might be of use. way to Zuko stopped over at the inn at Journey's Head. There I met with an ailing mage. As the Keras told, he'd been ambushed by a sin eater and he was separated from his child in the battle. Bloody hells, could it be? If the sin eater that attacked the poor man was from assist, then that would explain everything. Somebody speak of, could it be my father? We must go to him at once. Agreed. I only hope the man is... No, there's no point in presuming the worst. Let's make for the inn and see what the Keras can tell us. I can fly there. It's gonna be amazing. Oh, Tesleen. This is where Tesleen lived. Oh, Tesleen. I need to take a last sip of my hot chocolate and remember Tesleen. Someone's playing Shadowbringers for the first time as well, and they've tweeted their experience, and they got to the Tesleen part. I said, oh, she's such wifey coded, I love her. And everyone literally was like, moments before disaster. And they were like, no, why? That's exactly how I felt. Probably how every player felt, like, just fucking why? Why did this have to happen? If you don't know what I'm talking about, feel free to go back and look on the VOD. It will show you all you need to know. Right, just put my glasses on because it's time for my glasses. Okay. Oh, Tesla. That would be the concerned camera. Hello there. I hear there's a mage in your care who lost his boy. Well, I do believe we have him right here. I fear there must be some mistake. The boy in question's already been found. This is him right here. What? So it wasn't my father after all? The boy with you, has he too been separated from his family? Just so. We heard a man who was looking for his son and we just hoped. Alas, it seems it wasn't meant to be. But there are many people here, yes. Might I ask around, see if any of the others are my family? But of course, yet many of the people here are quite ill and in many cases in considerable pain. It's not a place for a child to walk around unattended. Indeed, it's not. I guess that means either myself or away here should accompany him. I'll go with him. The walk might help me take my mind off things. Not a bad idea if the lad doesn't mind. I reckon Tainer would rather be with someone of his own age. I guess they're best friends now. Take his mind off things? Speaking of which, how is the boy's father holding up? I fear the poor man has already departed on his journey. He is a man no longer. The child insisted upon staying by his father's side until the last. I permit this out of respect for him, although part of me regrets the choice. None so young shall suffer such horrors. It is some small solace to learn he has living relatives who reside at the Crystalrum. In fact, I was just making preparations to escort him there myself. I see. I reckon we should also find someone to look after Tainer as well. Don't get me wrong, friend. I haven't given up on the prospect of finding the boy's family. We have no other leads, and a deadly sin eater still on the loose. If the lad tags along with us every step of the way, he's far more likely to end up dead or worse than to ever reunite with his family. Here's what I propose. We find someone to watch Tainer for the time being, get back on the hunt and gather whatever clues we can about his origins along the way. Very well, but we must see that he is safe. The other one was, can we not see what we can do? Alright, that goes without saying. Let's have a talk with the proprietor of the Wandering Stairs. He's a kindly enough chap and knows damn near everyone in these parts. With any luck, he'll be able to direct us towards a willing and able guardian. Look, I don't like this any more than you do, but it's the best we can do for the boy given our circumstance. At any rate, let us find him and share the news. Don't worry, it's my decision and I intend to take responsibility for it. Has anyone seen my dude? Bad news, friends. It seems the two young ones got into a quarrel of sorts and Taner's up and run away. Seems the lad mentioned how he'd come out from one of the hollows and the boy put two and two together and figured he'd been attacked by a sin eater. And then I said my dad was attacked by a sin eater and then he turned himself into one. So I asked, what if you turned into a sin eater too? Taner's went all white and he kept saying, what do you mean? What do you mean? Over and over and over again. I couldn't take it anymore. Before I knew I was shouting at him, shut up, just shut up. I bet you're turning into a sin eater already. Why? Why would I say such a mean and nasty thing? Don't be hard on yourself. Both of you have had a rough go of it these past few days. Nobody could blame either one of you for feeling a bit on edge. We must hurry and find Taner before he comes to harm. Let's split up. I'll search to the west, you take the east, and be careful out there. Not cool, full-on child. Not cool. Now I gotta go out there and find the kid. Oh god, he's getting attacked by fucking sin eaters. Oh no, he's not. Are they sin eaters? No, they're just scorpions or whatever the fuck they are. Okay. Oh no, they are sin eaters. Cool. He's literally on top of the child. The child's fucked. Hey Taner. You're not having a good day, are you, buddy? When I heard the clamour of battle, I feared the worst, but I can see you have everything under control. Are you okay, lad? Are you? Forgive me, I don't deserve this kindness. I was just so scared. I was worried what would become of me if I never recovered my memories. And then I started thinking, what if I end up like that boy's father? What if it's already happening to me? That's one matter you needn't worry yourself with. The carer who examined you told me as much. You suffered no direct wounds and you're in no danger of turning into a sin eater more than a weigh on me. Is that so? That's good to hear, but I must apologise to that boy. I should have known better than to badge him about such things, especially after what happened to his father. Funny thing that he would say the same thing about you. You both have good hearts, lad, and you've been through more than any man should. There's no need to be ashamed about your feelings. There's still so much I do not understand about this world. Why does no one here know of me? Am I doomed to be alone for the rest of my days? Why? Why must it be this way? If only I could remember something, anything. I'm sick of not knowing who I am. I'm sick of being alone. Oh. Maybe I know something. Wait, he's one of them? No. Now it's your turn, Taina. Do not be disheartened by your last attempt. Even the greatest mages have known failure. Your command of magic is equal to my own. If I can succeed, there is no reason why you cannot. Free your mind of worry and focus. Thank you, Nailbert. I shall try my best. He's a bad guy? Wicked White, are you okay away? I remember now, I was standing here on these blighted plains, my head hung low in shame. Then Niallbert turned to me with a big smile and heartening words. No, but why does the name sound so familiar? I reckon we've much to discuss, but not in this godforsaken place. Let's head back to the inn and see if we can get to the bottom of this. Oh, he's inside the mountain, isn't he? Taina, you're right. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have said those nasty things. Forgive me for reacting as I did. I'm fine. In fact, I seem to recover some of my memories. Really? That's wonderful. Maybe you won't feel so scared and alone anymore. I'm moving to go live in the Cristarum with my relatives. Promise me you'll come visit. I mean, after you get your memories back, of course. It's a promise. Until next time, my friend. I knew you two would work things out. Now, let's return to Mordzuk. We have more than our share of questions that need answering. As I saw it, first you fainted all of a sudden, and when you came to, a portion of Taina's memories had returned. What in the world happened out there? The powers look into the past, huh? And you're certain that a way describes matches up with your recollection of the past? I don't know how to break this to you, lad, but your friend Albert that was with you today, he's no ordinary boy. He's none other than the very man who became Pronothesis. One of the goddamn warriors of light. If he was just a young child in your memories, that means what you saw took place over 100 years ago. That should be a mere coincidence. Another boy with the same name, but no, judging by the formidable command of magic, we can only assume it was him. On the way back, I managed to recall some more about Nalbert and myself. We were taken in by a group of mages, a consortium of sorts. They were searching for a means to open a hole to another world, and they were recruiting young children with high magical aptitude for the task. Nalbert and myself were the two they chose. You can't be serious, and yet that would explain the Sin Eater's ability to summon those damn hollows. If you possessed the same knowledge and training as Nalbert did, it would also explain why you're able to survive in there all that time. What I don't understand is why haven't you aged at all? I cannot say for sure, and yet my memories are slowly coming back to me. In time, I might be able to help you find a way to close the hollows. It'd be a lifesaver if you could, but don't overburden yourself. You're still recovering and all. In the meantime, don't worry. Away and I will see that you're safe. I thought Tainer was just a victim of the Sin Eater. To think he was actually friends with the man himself. Back when he still was a man. This can't be simple coincidence. Yes, I'm convinced of it now. The child holds the key to defeating prolificists. We must keep him safe and not let him out of our sights. Besides, look at how hard he's trying to recover his memories. I'm not so heartless as to kick the poor lad aside when he's figured matters out. We can't very well rush things. You and I will continue to prepare for the battle ahead while waiting for the rest of Tainer's memories to come back to him. That is to say, if that's alright with you, lad. I'm so sorry, I couldn't possibly burden you any further. Look, lad, I've only known you a short while, but I can tell you've a good heart and a good head on your shoulders. I can only begin to imagine the horrors you've been through, not to mention the fears and uncertainty you face now. But I want you to promise me this, no more apologies, you're no burden to us, not in the least. You're a valuable member of our band, and as long as you're willing, I want you with us. Isn't that right, Away? I see. Thank you, Craig. Thank you, Away. I'll aid you in your quest in whatever way I can. Now that's more like it, we're counting on you, lad. These quests are really long. Or it feels like they're really long. There's just a lot of talking. So this is level 76. So there'll be 2 more after this, I imagine. Good news, friends. Tainer has told me that his memories are starting to come back to him. There's one recollection particularly he's eager to discuss with the two of us. Tell us, lad, what is it? As time goes by, the memory of my earlier days returns to me piece by piece. Nalbert and I were born to members of great consortiums of mages. From our earliest years, we were tutored in the magical arts by some of the realm's greatest scholars. The consortium's leaders sought to find a way to open a hole in time and space, a portal to other worlds from which they could summon forth beasts of great power. Nalbert and I were chosen to participate in the research. Summoning great beasts from beyond our world? You're a mage, Away. Is that even possible? Perhaps he speaks of void scent? Perish the thought. Perhaps he speaks of void scent. Void scent? Never heard of them, but I'll take that answer as a yes. Mages come up with the damnedest ideas, huh? And yet I don't understand. Why ever would they use 2 young boys for such a dangerous experiment? The beasts our master sought to summon reside in the planes most distant from our own. Researching across such a great distance requires a tremendous store of innate ethereal power. And so our martyrs set to breed the perfect mage. Marriages were arranged to wed the mightiest members of the consortium to one another, in the hopes they would bring forth children of theretofore unheard of magical aptitude, and finally they succeeded. And so you were born, and Nalbert. Indeed. From before we could even speak, we were taught the complex incantations required to breach the boundaries between worlds. We practiced these spells day after day, night after night for what seemed an eternity. At long last, we were deemed ready to attempt the summoning. Sadly, the experiment ended in a failure. The pull from beyond the rift was too strong to resist, and I was sucked into a hollow of my own creation. Then I remained trapped, alone adrift in that empty void, until a way called me back to this world. Alas, over a century has passed since that fateful day. That's one thing I don't understand. If so many years have truly passed, why is it you've not even aged a whit? I cannot say for certain, but remember the words of one of my teachers. The rift is not unlike a border between countless worlds, a place that exists beyond time and space. If it is true that the rift exists outside of our concept of time, it's all too possible that even seconds spent in that empty pocket could correspond to months, years, or decades in our world. And so you've returned to us just as you were that day, even while over a century has passed for the rest of us. Why didn't Nalba save you? Shouldn't it have been as simple as opening another portal to the void that where you were trapped? And I fear that'd be close to impossible, opening the portal as reaching as far into the rift as we required all of our energies to be forced in unison. So, not using you, not only did Nalbert lose his friend, but he lost his only chance at saving you. Talk about being dealt a rough hand. Fear not, I have good news to share as well. I do believe I've managed to recall the incantations needed to summon and manipulate the hollows. Summoning beasts from beyond the rift is far beyond my powers, but I might be able to seal up the hollows that they enjoy summoning. What say you, friend? Shall I give it a try? Oh, that's magic to my ears, but let's not be too hasty. After all, the last time we tried to use this magic there was some complications, to say the least. Yes, we must take the necessary precautions before confronting him in earnest. Let's meet outside the village where Tainer can test out his magic safe from harm. I don't want to be that guy, but the dialogue does seem to be repeating itself quite a lot about how he was stuck in there for 100 years. I can't believe he was stuck in there for 100 years. He was stuck in there for 100 years. I can't believe he was stuck in there for 100 years. I know the quests aren't meant to be done back to back necessarily. They're meant to be done as you level up, but there's a lot of repetition. I think I'm just noticing it as much as because I'm reading it out loud, but it's like tell you again, tell you again. I'm not shitting on Square Enix, I'm just saying. Oh, we're doing a duty though, at least. That'll be fun. Wicked White, you did it, lad. Sadly, I have not the strength to reach further beyond, nor keep the portal open for more than a few minutes. No, I need further training before I can face... Uh-oh. Oh, there he is, in his glam. Wait, the 7, how's that bastard come from? Damn it, I'm too close, I can feel it pulling me in. Oh no. No, but these are my friends. You mustn't hurt them. Oh, we're having a portal off. Oh no, you just turned it off. Okay. This isn't good. The cave-in's completely sealed off the tunnel behind us. We've no recourse but to press on without our companions. Oh, it's our bay. You heard her. What will it be? I suppose it falls to us to slay the beast and collect the bounty. Perhaps you and your band would like to take the lead? Ha, spare me your japes. You have no intention of giving up your prize. Mind you, I too made a promise to my companions, a promise I mean to keep. But I told you splitting up was a bad idea. If Brandon and Renda Ray were here, the second-rate spellcaster would be no match for us. Now, Sylvia, let's not forget who our true foe is here. Lammet, you're certain if we slay this monstrosity, the cave-ins will cease? According to the miners, the beast was first sighted on the same day the tremors began, its very presence sucking the mountain dry of its aether. We dwarves know these caves as well as we know our own bodies, trust me. Then I suppose we'd best make short work of it before everything comes crashing down. Hey, where do you think you're going? My apologies. I took your ceaseless prattling as an invitation to proceed on my own. You think yourself clever, do you? You've uncommon confidence to think you can fell the beast without aid. Answer me this. Why is it that you're so intent on claiming the bounty for your own? The bounty? Why indeed. At any rate, unless you've a mind to stand around here until we all get crushed, we best be moving on, yes? Finally, something we can agree on, and also I have a proposal. What say we band together until our battle here is won? Hey, Adric, welcome in. They all seem eager for some coconut wraps and chocolate. I'm afraid I do not know the joke. Please explain. How are you feeling? I was only joking about work earlier, by the way. It was... Oh, the bounty... Oh, I hate bounties. Like, legit. I do not like them. I tried to like them so that I would get all the leftover celebrations. Alas, I did not like them. But I get it now. The bounty hunters, I get it. Drummers grow stronger. No doubt our cave is imminent. Let's vanquish the enemy of our combined strength and quit this place before it becomes our tomb. Speaking of bounty hunters, Mando. The new channel point redemption. Until the battle is won then, after that I go my own way. I feel like I've been smashed in the face with a brick covered in razor blades covered in lemon juice. I get the brick covered in razor blades, but why the lemon juice? What's it, like an acid burn? Like... Oh, we're reliving... Oh, stings. Okay, we're reliving... In the current battle, you'll fight as Nelbert. Alright. So I'm doing a role quest. I don't know if you did this one. This is the one for DPS. I don't know if you did the healer one. But that's what we're doing right now, because I've got to a point where I can't proceed. Okay, so we have fire. Fire! Blizzard. Thunder. Flare. Falling star. One else would be magical DPS. Yeah, so that's what we're doing right now. We're about halfway through. If you're wondering what the fuck's going on, basically. Why can't I use that? Yeah. There's a kid. He fell out of a void. He's related to... He's friends with Norbert. He's a bad guy now, but he's connected to the Warrior of Darkness. It's a thing. We're about halfway through it. I want to do the healing one. I'm going to go back and do the healing one off stream, I think. Ardbert. Fast becoming Bay. I don't know why. We like a bit of Ardbert now. Probably because he shows up in our bedroom every night. Uninvited, sure, but he's there. Anyway, I hope your razor blade brick lemon juice is going to ease up soon. Or else there'll be consequences. I don't know what those consequences might be, but there'll be consequences. For your bug, not you, obviously. Yeah, you choose quest lines with different class for and oh, they all connect to him. Ah, that's clever. I like that. Oh my god. Godzilla's stacked. Same, get a bit ridiculous now. Do you think it's the new variant? I heard there's a new variant going around and it's like brutal. Because they thought that I might have it, but I don't. I just have, you know, your standard bad throat. That's what I'm thinking. You poor sod. Oh, I'm attached by an umbilical cord. This is cool. I like this. I keep using a spell that I have no fucking MP for. Amazing! Amazing! Alright, I feel like I should let the tank go ahead. Oh, roleplay. It doesn't even say team, it says roleplay. I'm roleplaying right now. So I send a friend a picture of how I'm feeling as responsible as you look like you're on Vine and you like turtles. Oh. Why would you send a picture? I would but just trust me how I feel. I feel like shit. Oh, it's Daddy. Daddy Bull. I instinctively went to hit my carbuncle buttons, but they're not there. This is upsetting. Oh, fucking hell. Why's my phone vibrating again? Because certain people think I'm milking it. Time to fuck off and, you know the end of that sentence. I'm not allowed to say on stream, but, you know, fuck off and, you know. Oh, it's called Bovian. Yeah, something along those lines. Oh, Sylvia's the tank with Ardbur, okay. I hope they're not relying on me to be good at this, because... Excuse me, I burped into the mic, I'm so sorry. Okay, summons others of this ilk, we should dispatch the small fry. Okay. I'm trying. I'm trying my best, sir. Oh, it's that one. How can I just summon a portal and make it fuck off? Like, that's what he does now. Where's my portal button? I just want to know. He learned it when he was a kid. He knows the spell. Yeah, there's definitely a wow. I can flare. Oh, balls. Bum, 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 bum. Oh. Everyone, come to me. Oh, that probably wasn't the best idea. Oh well. Okay. Oh, that's pretty. Looks actually worked though. Oh, what the fuck? Take cover behind the rocks. Okay. I am the rock. The rock is me. Oh shit. I can see its undercarriage, and that makes me feel awkward. Why is it always me? Bros, come here. Why is it always me? Thank you, Healing Dwarf. I love you very much. I don't know your name, so not up here. Get behind me, friends. Behind you. Oh, that's a cool move. I want that move. She's got crystal wings. I love it. Oh, I'm down. Oh no, I'm not. I thought my name tag, and I'm like, but I'm still moving. How am I down? It's alright, it's almost dead. It's fine. Hey, we did it. Duty complete first time. As someone I don't know as well. I love that. Ah, fuck. I just hit myself in the head. Fucking hell. We've done it. Now to find ourselves a way out. The tremors continue, but why? The fiend has been vanquished and his aether returned to the mountain. The horrors persist and so do I. That's all I'm saying. We were wrong. No, it wasn't the creature itself that was causing the quakes. Nice glowy stone you've got there. Ah yes, the crystal courses with nigh inconceivable power. A vast wellspring of aether accumulated over the ages. Yes, the beast was but a hungry creature drawn here by the stone, as was I. You had no interest in the bounty all along. See, no one likes bounties, Adric. The stone had been left unchecked for too long. The sheer volume of aether it houses now is so vast and overwhelming it threatens to bring the entire mountain down. For how many years have I searched for it? This precious relic that could afford me the power needed to save my friend. Oh, he's talking about the boy. He does care about the boy. I do, especially there's a dark chocolate bounty. You mean to take the stone from this place? I didn't realise it was a dark chocolate one. I might actually like the dark chocolate one. But then, what would happen to the mountain? I prefer to like things in dark chocolate format. If the aether is not returned to the earth, it's only a matter of time until the mine collapses. The miners, those who live at the foot of the mountain, countless lives would be lost. I can't speak. And once the red wrapper simply dark chocolate, mate. I added the mate because I felt like you probably would have put it there. Maybe I'll try one. Maybe I won't. There's no time. What can we do? Tainer, my friend. So Tainer is the little boy that we're helping. Mate! Damn it all. The tremors have stopped. Taina, pray forgive me. I promise you this. As long as I walk this earth, I shall never, never give up hope. Did he just try and kill him with a portal? Or did I just imagine that happening before the duty? The stone was yours to do with as you pleased, and still you chose the fate of many over that of your friend. In return for your sacrifice, I would make you an offer, which you can't refuse. Come with us. Let us join you in your search for a means to save your comrade. The life of an adventurer is an easy one, but I dare say you strike me as the sort who might just enjoy it. So what say you? We'll travel the realm together and lend our strength to whatever unfortunate souls we encounter along the way. And who knows, before you know it, we might stumble upon a way to rescue your Taina. I keep wanting to say Taylor, not Taina. I want to retrain my brain to say Taina. I would like that very much. So all the other quest chains may be linked to the other characters, so like the dwarf is linked to the healer, and I forgot the lady's name, linked to the tank maybe. Taina, forgive me, I may have failed you today, but mark my words, for as long as I walk this land I will not abandon hope. I will find a way to bring you back to us. But today I find myself in the company of new companions, and for now I must lend them my strength, just as they lent theirs to me. So how did we go all evil and fable-like? How did this happen? Ow. Wait, are you alright? Worry not, he's gone. I launched a few arrows in his direction while it was distracted by Taina's spell and it just stole away. Anyhow, I'm just glad you're awake and on your feet again. Come now, let us hurry back to Mordzook before the bastard has a change of heart and comes back for us. He's probably in shock. It's been 100 years. Since you saw him, it's literally been 100 years. Because the game kept repeating, it's been 100 years. Fat cat time. No one ruined the Fat Cat for me, okay? It's already been ruined for me. No one say it. No one say the thing they want to say about Fat Cat. I love Fat Cat. I cosplay Fat Cat. In the game, not in real life. I'm not that dedicated. No one ruin Fat Cat for me, please. Where the fuck is he? There he is. Rhea gave us a scare back there, clutching your head in pain with a deadly sin eater in plain sight. How would we ruin it? You all know how it's ruined. Let me guess, you had another one of your visions, didn't you? It looks like a bloated animal corpse. Get it, okay? It's not innocent. Oh, the description of the Fat Cat mount. I'll read it to you in a second, if you don't remember. White take me. So that's how Narbert and Ardbert met up. Just goes to show you, in times of crisis, even the bitterest of rivals can turn fast friends. Now let's see if I have this straight. Narbert made his life mission to save Taina here, knowing his own energies wouldn't suffice. He went in search of a relic that would afford him the aetherial power it needs to reach beyond this world. Deep in the mines that day he found it, yet in the end he decided to sacrifice the stone and his own cause, to save the lives of countless innocents who called the mountain home. And so he did take his first step down the path of a hero, a warrior of light. So that's why he came back to this place, where he still summons the Hollows as he did many years ago. Aye, there can be no doubting it, even now, even though he's become a Sin Eater, bereft of memory, reason, any sense of his own actions, the ghastly shell of what once Narbert still haunts the wasteland, searching for a way to bring his old friend back. I only knew him as a child, and the whole idea of Sin Eaters and Warriors of Light, this is all new to me. Even the pieces came together, I could not truly believe that Narbert was this Phronesis were one and the same. When our gazes first met, standing out there in the waste, in an instant I knew it without question. This was my friend, a friend who'd been searching for me all these years. At last I know what I must do. I must stop him, and that my dear friend may finally find peace. I will do the same. Together we can do this. Together we can do it. There's 3 of us. We got this. Thank you, my friends. In the battle, I was able to push his hollow away from Carrick. If only for a short distance. With more training, I'm certain I can learn to close them entirely. After all we've already seen from you, I have no reason to doubt you. If you're a game, so are we. Finally, some cause for hope, huh? But still, we must exercise caution. The last time a boy worked his magic, our foe showed up faster than you can say for honors. While this might be simple coincidence, the likelihood is high that the casting of the spell itself summoned the Sunita to us. You best avoid casting any similar incantations until we're prepared for the final countdown. Confrontation, but I wanted to say countdown, because that's the title of the stream. I want you to stay close for now. Devote yourself to your studies and hone your skills to whatever degree you can in the safety of the village. In the meantime, Away and I will redouble our training efforts as well. Should we succeed in finding a way to counteract the hollows, it will come down to our firepower versus our foes. We must all be at full strength for the battle, lest we allow victory to slip between our fingers. Okay, I'll read the fat cat mount thing now. Hang on. It's a little bit fucked up. Bear in mind, it's my favourite mount. Where are you, fat cat? Okay. It's called Fatty Cat. Seeing as how this Percy pussy can defy the very laws of physics by propelling itself high into the firmament, it is very likely the creature is indeed a void sent using a bloated cat's corpse as his corporal vessel, or a deceased pet reanimated by one well versed in the necromantic arts. I'm riding a bloated corpse. And I like to cosplay as it. I don't know what that says about me as a person. Ooh, we're gonna get another one of those. I've just got one of these from Alpha now. Oh, and that's ruined it for you? Yeah, I don't want to ride a fucking dead cat. And yet, I still do. That look in your eyes. Yes, I can see you've gained much strength. Just point out. You did that to yourself, not me. I know. Yes, I can see you've gained much strength since we last met. You'll be pleased to hear that Tainer has managed to make the steady progress in his training as well. The boy believes he's regained much of the knowledge and skill he possessed before getting sucked into that pocket of time and space. Basically, he's Doctor Who. Admirable feat, considering it was not long ago he could scarce remember his own name. And yet, there's one aspect of his training that's yet to be addressed. Put simply, the boy lacks experience in battle. To work the magic necessary to seal up the hollows, I must maintain perfect focus and clarity of mind. If the battle with him is my first, I fear my concentration will be disrupted all too easy. And so I thought I'd take the boy out into the wilds. He might acclimate himself to the battlefield and further hone his command of magic in the process, but just dump him in the middle of the fucking forest. He'll either die or survive. And yeah, we must keep a wild berth of Amarang. Were we to encounter Phronesis before we're fully prepared, the results could be disastrous. Give him a box of matches and that's it. And so I propose we go on an excursion of sorts. Would you be willing to accompany us? I believe there's much the boy could learn from your example. Sure. Me and my carbuncle. Excellent, let's make for Lakeland. The beast in the forest of the Lost Shepherd would make a fair challenge for the lad. And I can fly in the Lakelands. So Adric, I was saying earlier, even though I've been like fairly busy working and whatnot, I've managed to unlock my first 2 set of Aether Currents in Shadowbringers, and I felt like that was special. So that's the thing. That's not your shoulder. Oh no, it's that one. So I can fly in Lakeland and Amarang. I've got all the missions ready for the fairies, but I ran out of time. But they'll be done soon too. See, look at me fly. I can 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 fly. I'm basically Peter Pan. But Pretty sure Peter Pan has less daddy issues than I do. Daddy and mummy issues. To be fair, we're taking them out into a very pretty part of the world. It's very purple. Purple and pink. Right, where is he? Oh, he's down there. Let me just check the list. Oh, so it's just literally this one and the next one. So we're not far off having this done, then we can go back to the MSQ. Very shortly. Ah, there she is. Now should we get down to... something the matter. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. How did I my new clothes away? Not only are they stylish, well, I can feel the power welling up deep within me. To be fair, that is a sick glam. They were a present from Cleric. Isn't he the best? It was a simple investment, nothing more. We must seize every possible advantage if we hope to triumph over our foe. But enough idle chit-chat, we have work to do away, and I would ask you to begin by setting an example for the boy and showing him precisely how you conduct yourself in battle. Just don't look at my TikTok where I ran away because Thancred got knocked down. We can't just very well toss him into the Wolverines all on his own now. Or now can we? When you get out there and hunt one down for us, Taina, watch carefully and let Away show you how it's done. Basically, boy, if you need to, we're just gonna fucking run away. Where's my carbuncle? Bro, my carbuncle. I swear I have my carbuncle out. Where did it go? Maybe it's because I was that other guy. God damn it. At least I remembered to get it out.
Heidi. Get your carbuncle out.
Thanks. I remember. Oh my god, you distracted me. I'm getting fucked up. Thank you. Fuck. Yeah, but I swear to you, I had it out at the start of the stream. I don't know where the fuck it went. Going for a little fucking trip to Bedfordshire. Ugh. Okay. Kid, were you watching? Kid, were you watching? No. That kid was not watching me. That was incredible. The sheer destructive power of your spells. The way you seamlessly weave one incantation after the next. Everything. But tell me, what would you say is the most important thing a mage should keep in mind when battling with a fearsome foe? Running away. Just blast your foes with everything you've got. Casting your spells in a proper sequence is the key. Do as I say, not as I do. I just panic. But of course, thank you, Away. I will endeavour to put everything I've learned from you into practice. Well, here goes nothing. Why does the music sound like Pokemon? Track, where do I... No, that's not. Curses. Just stay still so I can hit you already. Steady now. Don't let the enemy fluster you. Keep your focus. Focus. You're a feisty one, aren't you? Ow, that's smarts. God, I've seen enough of this. It sounded like Pokemon. I know it's the detective guy's music. Mandeville music. But it sounded like Pokemon at the start. God, I've seen enough of this. Oh, I know what I meant. That's the main thing. Someone blew up. I think he's gonna be alright. He's not gonna be alright. Where did he go? Oh. Okay. It's gonna be okay. Oh dear, that didn't really go as well as I'd hoped. It's Don't get down on yourself, lad. I shouldn't have jumped in the way I did. I dare say we're starting to get the hang of it there in the end. It's the Final Fantasy II battle. Oh no. You know I ain't played Final Fantasy II. There is a sub-goal for later after the Halloween goal to make me play 7 and 10, but I ain't never played 2. I thought it'd be a simple enough task to follow a way's lead, but when that savage creature stared me down, I was too flustered to put what I learned into practice. Indeed, it's not the strength of your magics that's the issue. You simply must learn to compose yourself. I can feel the hatred coming from Magic right now. It's from Final Fantasy II. Educate yourself. What do you think, Away? Were there any other words of wisdom you might offer me? You simply need more practice. Believe in yourself and all will be fine. Believe in yourself and all will be fine. Thank you, I'm sure you're right. I can't allow my foe to break my concentration like this. Anyhow, let me try once more. This time will go better, I promise you. Okay, those are some impressive cuffs. You saw it 10 again for stream? Yeah. It'll be a fresh playthrough. It sounds like Pokemon, Patrick. It's just that little at the start. Yes, the boy will be fine. I must stay my hand. I ain't touched 7 offline yet. I'm not gonna say it. I did it. The battle is won. Yeah, there's always a starting RPGs before Pokemon. Usually you go into the random encounters. I'll have you know, it was around before Pokemon. Now that's how you wallop a Wolverine. Well done, lad. I'm proud I could be here for your first victory. You're far too kind. I couldn't have done it without you. And a way here to show me the way. You have my thanks. This is the way. Probably. Don't let up now, boy. You must keep battling until all you've learned becomes second nature. Now, are you ready? Boy. So we've got a Mando reference and a God of War reference. That was rather more difficult than I expected, and yet thanks to you and Carrick, I feel like I can hold my own on the battlefield now. I have to agree. The way you made short work of that last critter, I say it's time you find a more worthy foe. Let's return to Morsuke and plot our next course of action. Oh, see that one was relatively short. The one in the middle was really fucking long. I felt like. I still need to get 16. It's on my list. I would really like to play 16. I have 15. We're just gonna leapfrog 15 apparently. Just go straight to 16. You're proving the perfect mentor for the boy away. Hells, I dare say old Craig here can learn a thing or two from you. You've taught him not only how to wield his spells in battle, but how to maintain his focus in the face of danger. With those fundamentals under his belt, it's only a matter of time for his road to face paralysis. I promise you, my friends, I will not let you down. Now, if you excuse me, I best go and write down all I've learnt today while it's fresh in my memory. Okay, bye. Such passion and determination, this must be the boy he always was, before his time beyond the rift stole him from his memories and his spirit. He devotes himself to training that might help us fell our foe, and bring his friend a measure of salvation. We have to play in order really. The only thing you have to notice them is the order of the battle systems and such improve over time. Oh. I didn't know if they're all just like... I don't know. I know they're not one continuous story, but I thought, I don't know. I just don't know. I've not played really any aside from 14. I have enjoyed what I've played of 10. And obviously something big's going to happen soon. But the team still doesn't trust me in 10. Big Boobs is like, she's not your brother, and trying to like make people hate me. I don't know the names. Where am I in 10? So beep beep boop boop. I don't remember names. So we're off to play a big thingy ball match, I think. Let me Google it. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Oh no, that's where I am. We're doing a temple challenge or something. They want Titus to become Yuda's guardian. That's where I'm at. I think that's where I'm. I'll load it up and find out. There is no telling what the course of battle will take. I suspect the boy will be forced to confront his past head on. It will not be easy for him, and yet I believe it's a necessary step for him to forge a new future. Yeah, that's where I'm at, yeah. For Taina's sake, and for the sake of others who know exactly where you are, who call Amarang home, we must triumph in this battle. Not to mention for the sake of our coin purses, at any rate, I will leave you to your training and return to my own. The final confrontation is close at hand and we must be ready. Give me this espresso con panna, because it sounds delightful. Right, this is the last one. Oh, and we get a lot of money, so it's going to be quite long, I think. But this is for level 80, so it's going to be a bit of a challenge, I think. Well, look who's back. Looking more imposing than ever, I might add. You'll be pleased to know that Taina's command of his magics has advanced by leaps and bounds since you left. So he's finally convinced he can hold his own against his friend. Truth be told, I worry about the boy as devoted as he is to his training. I can't help but notice a sad, uneasy look in his eyes from time to time. He insists it's nothing, of course, but I remain unconvinced. As fellow mage, perhaps you could succeed in reaching out to him where I failed. He should be around here somewhere. Go find him and see if you can't offer him a few words of support, won't you? The good thing is, if I play it on stream, I'll remember where I am, because I found my memory is terrible at the moment. But if I go back, I can just watch the VOD. I'll be like, oh yeah, I remember. That's how I actually remember Shadowbringers and Stormblood. I can just go back and watch it. The Heavensward? No. I just remember crying a lot. I cried a lot at Heavensward. Thank God I didn't stream it. I was like, Baybrick! Then nothing happened to him. Just got attacked. Oh, hello there, Away. Is there something I can do for you? Craig was worried about me, you say? That's kind of him. I assure you I'm completely fine. Well, then can you just give me my 3 grand and I'll be on my way? I owe so much to the both of you. You brought me back from beyond the rift, took me under your wing, trained me and comforted me to the point that my memories and my magic have both returned. I'm finally ready to face my old friend in battle, and that is because of you. And yet there is a fear growing inside me, a fear that threatens to consume me. In my studies I have learned much about the Sin Eaters. I learned how those who fall to the most powerful Sin Eaters become Sin Eaters themselves, doomed to live out their days as mindless, unholy abominations. Justice for Tesleen. Justice for Tesleen. That's all I'm saying. If I was to lose my focus in battle, and you or Craig suffered the same fate as Nalbert, there are only 3 friends I have in this world. If I lost you, how I could ever live with myself again? This thought, it shakes me to my very core. If you falter, we'll be there for you. Worry not for us, Inconi of Nalbert. If you falter, we'll be there for you. Like friends. You are right. I mustn't forget that I have 2 strong friends by my side to help me shoulder the burden. Thank you, friend. The task is a daunting one, but I'll trust in myself and the strong and gentle friends who stay by my side. Nothing would make me happy than to help Norbert find peace. That is the only reason I fight this battle. I must repay you in character for what you've given me. Apparently there's a good bounty on this guy, so if you could just give us the money, that would be great. That's all I want. I just want money. I don't really care. I'm not emotionally invested. Not only did the 2 of you bring me back to this world, you've instilled me with a newfound sense of purpose. And yet when the battle is done, you will leave this place. You will embark on new adventures with new companions. Worry not, I will not hold you back or stand in your way. There is another reason I must fight this battle. I must prove to you, all 3 of my friends, that I am strong enough to get by on my own. Be strong, Taina. You can do this. Sorry, perhaps I got a little carried away there. In any event, we should go and tell Craig I'm ready. This little shit makes me cry in this mission. I will not be impressed. If I cry in the Shadowbringers, I will not be impressed. I'll be impressed they managed to get me, because I don't really cry in real life. And like I said, Heaven's Ward made me ugly cry. I'll be impressed, but I'll be angry. You're finally back, I see. Starting to get worried. I trust this means you're ready to do the battle? I am. Let's put an end to this nightmare and set Nalbert and the people of this land free. That's the spirit. Alright, so the plan is to lure him to us by the same method as last time. We'll venture into the central hills of Amber, a safe place away from the city, and Taina will summon forth the Hollow. It should only be a matter of time before our quarry arrives. I believe our chances are best we can lure him to an open wide space where we have complete freedom to manoeuvre. The hills of Amber should suffice. If you're ready, let us away at once. Okay, I don't actually remember the fucking fields of Amber is, but... Where is it, man? Oh, it's not the one. This is the one. Okay. It's actually right next to us, but I don't know where it was. Whee! Might as well unclear that bit as well. Why would you not just do the whole thing? Come on. Don't be like this. There we go. Nice. Okay. Off to the objective. Let's go and navigate some mountains. This doesn't look very open. There's like a track and stuff. I think you were wrong, but okay. I'll just go with it because you're like a 10-year-old kid. I'm ready, let's begin. You can't tell a kid they're wrong. Not these days. Over there, it's him! I do like the glam. It's probably what I would wear if I was evil. To be honest with you. Yes, I knew you would come. Well, I guess you won't be needing this anymore. That black mage gum. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I guess so. Because it's a mage quest. I cannot get comfy today. I keep fidgeting. Give it up, Norbert. My spells are more than a match for your own. I'll fight you. These are my friends and I'll let you take them. Do you hear me, Norbert? Your long nightmare and I shall end this day. They're all wearing the level 50 quest. Oh. Maybe I'll pick that up. Maybe I'll find it. So they originally showed in the original trailers as. Alright, let's slap this guy in the tits. We're back to slapping tits. Carbuncle's out, can confirm. Leave the hollow to me, concentrate your attacks on our foe. Alright. Oh god, I'm doing no damage to this guy. We don't have a healer either. Start wearing. Wild birth, friend, you go down in the hollow. Oh, there's so many of them. Come on. You wanna heal me, Taina? You wanna heal me, buddy? It's Phoenix time. Go on, Fox. Oh, bye, Fox. It's cool. I get it. Can only last a certain amount of time, I get it. Look out, here comes another one. Just throwing his frickin' purple balls everywhere. Get you? No? Oh, okay. Not too close to the portals now. Damn it, are you alright, boy? I keep forgetting to read what they're saying. Damn it, are you alright, boy? Taina's a little bit spent. He has just closed like 4 portals, to be fair. Where are you at, boy? Fucking hell, that's a bit extreme, isn't it? Make everyone run together and then like fucking kill them all. We're just gonna stand on top of each other and hope for the best. Really, just here we go. Nice. Haha. It's Phoenix time. My strength is waning. I'm sorry, friends. Oh shit, I ran into a portal! Heidi, the one thing you're not meant to do! I'm so sorry, guys! I'm a liability! I literally just ran into a thing I'm not meant to. My entire Final Fantasy career. We use the hollows to our advantage? What are you saying to me? I think I was slide up into the portal. Oh, look, put these in there. Oh! Okay. No, I don't think I got the grip of what he was saying. I mean, if you want to use your own shit against you, that's fine. I am fine. Leave the hollows to me. Wicked White the bastard's still going. These are the things they're saying. Oh god, they're everywhere. Taina, hurry up, bud. Hurry up, buddy. Even if they shell his body, he can work these magics. I should think what powers Nybert had when he commanded them. Oh, shit. Where you at, my bud? The boy is given all his can and he falls to us to end the fight. I can summon no more strength. Okay, so I guess we're just portal evading for now. Go on, Garuda. I'm doing the best I can, huh? Shit. I'm linked to like 2 balls. Oh, okay. Eat my balls. Eat my fucking balls. How do I make that ball go on? Ball, go in the fucking hole, man. Does he mean to cut off our escape route? I guess so. Okay, now would be a really good time to get like a third wind and shoot this guy in the face. Guess my friend soon will be at peace. Ah! We did it! First time! Fuck yeah, that was actually quite difficult in the end. We did it. Maybe I'm getting kind of good at being a summoner, who knows. He's a little bit PTSD'd right now, bless him. Oh no, he's seeing his friend, as he was. That's cool. Forgive me, Taina. Far and wide I did travel with my companions, all the while searching for a way, any way at all to bring you back to this world, and yet, in the end, it was all in vain. Though I treasured the adventures I had with Arbor and the others, my choice that fateful day forever haunted me. What if I ran off with the stone and used its power to rescue you as I'd always intended? What adventures might we have shared? I sunk into the depths of despair, and I felt myself a wretch for doing so. For what right might I pity myself? And it was I who consigned you to a far more cruel and tragic fate. Whatever pain, whatever loss I knew, is nothing compared to what you suffered and what you still suffer. Abandoned by your only friend, cast adrift in a cold, dark void until the end of time. Yes, no doubt you are still out there beyond the rift, cursing my name to this very day. That's not true, no, but I'm right here. And yet, even if you despise me with every fibre of your being, even still, I would give anything to see you one last time. You could curse me, revile me, rain fists and magic down upon me. It would all be worth it, just for the chance to say, I am sorry. Stop it, Nova, please stop saying these things. Even after you had your mind, your heart, and your very humanity ripped from you, still for all these years you kept searching for me. How could I ever hate my best friend? But don't you see, old friend? It was Away who brought me back to this world, but it was you who guided her to me. You haven't suffered long, my friend. Please, I can take care of myself now. You need more about me no longer. So please, rest peacefully. Okay, the story is kind of cool. Just the middle, it felt like it was just repeating the same thing over and over again, but it's cool. We liked it a lot. Just oh wait, that's better. Sorry, I'm just messing with the microphone. That's not the end of the story though, apparently. It's over at last. Right, I'm gonna try and sleep. I'm Chad. Have a good rest. Have a good sleep. You need to explain to me, I know that Narbert we saw was just a memory, a reflection from the crystal, and that my friend truly passed years and years ago. And yet, even if those words would ever reach Norbert, simply saying them aloud gave me a measure of peace. I have no regrets today. But we should be getting back to town before any more Sanitas take notice of us, yes? I'll say, after that battle I could use a rest. I reckon away here could use one as well. Should we have bets more Zook? We've done the thing. Can we just, like, end the quest? Such a bitch. At least the role quest is basically done. So we've done what I thought I'd have to do right at the end, so at least it's done. Well, if it's in the Woman of the Hour, I'm happy to report tales of our triumph already spreading across the town like wildfire. Word has it the merchants are so grateful they intend to sweeten the bounty with a generous personal reward. My friends, I have no words to express my gratitude. Thanks to you, now Bert's found peace and I can finally close the book on this chapter of my past. Every day I thank the gods for having brought us together. The feeling's mutual, lad. To be honest, I wasn't sure what to expect when you popped out of that hole, but it's been a pleasure having you at our side. So tell me, now you've made peace with your past, what do you plan to do with your future? You in a way have trained me well, and I'm confident that I could hold mine on the battlefield. Perhaps I will travel the land and see if I might use my abilities to help those in need. I didn't know better. I think those are the words of someone twice your age. If that's truly your intention, then I have something of a plan. First, I'll need a way's permission here. I just thought that we have the lion's share of the bounty to Tainer here. I reckon he needs it more than we do, and besides, we couldn't have won the battle without him. Bruh, I'm trying to buy a house. But of course, you owe me one. I'm gonna say you owe me one. You owe me one. Ah, you are goddamn right I do. Anytime you have need of a skilled marksman, you know where to find me. And don't you worry, there's still some coin left over for the both of us. To be fair, he's given me $3 grand, I think it was. My friend, I can never take advantage of your kindness like that. Think nothing of it. It's not easy for a boy your age to make his way in the world. At least, this is the least we can do. If it's a parting gift from your brother and sister in arms. Thank you, Craig. Thank you away. As long as I live, I'll never forget your generosity. Finally, I have one last proposal for you if you're keen to hear it. There's this bounty hunter I know. He can hold his own with a bow, but he's always thought he could take on bigger marks if he had a skilled mage at his side. If you're looking for a partner, that's it. Craig, you can't possibly mean... Of course I'm saying it, so what'll it be? Yes, 1,000 times yes, why nothing would make me happier. I suppose that settles it. Welcome aboard, lad. I've got a feeling this is only the beginning of a rewarding relationship. On that note, I do believe my new partner and I are for the Cristarum to find ourselves a new mark. It's not too much to ask, would you join us there? I still owe you your share of the bounty and I reckon it'd be a good place to say our proper farewells. Sure. It's not the same without the Exarch, but I'm going to go save him now that we've done this bit. And to be fair, that has cleared a quest off my side quest list, so all's well that ends well. Saves me a bit of extra work, I suppose. Are we going back to where we found him? So it was the... I need to go to the pendants in Walker. But I'm definitely going to come back with my healer. I think I'm trying to learn tank offline as well. So maybe. Ah, away. Glad you could join us. Tainer and I have arrived a short while ago ourselves. The boy's keen on starting his life as a bounty hunter, to say the least. It's got no end of questions, that one. There's so much I can teach it. The rest you'll have to learn from experience. And so I intend to do what I can show him around the world and keep him safe. Don't worry, between my bows and his magic, I reckon we'll be able to hold our own out there. That said, should we ever find ourselves on the trail of a particularly nasty foe, I hope you not be adverse to lending us your strength once more. Yet somehow I have a feeling it won't take another 100 years for our paths to cross again. Until then, friends, stay sheltered in the shade. We did it! A new chapter of Game Plus has done. And now we can go back to the MSQ. Just give me a moment to find the guy again. At least we're all up to date now. Alright, now we've got to go and spy this dude with what we just did. You will not believe what I just did in the last hour. While you were dwelling. Oh no, it's this way, isn't it? He'd be like, I don't know, Heidi, tell me. I'm like, you just won't guess. So I think we're now, obviously we just did 6 extra, but we're back to being, I think this is, let's see how many is left after this. Ba 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 ba. Shadowbringers MSQ. I'm getting fucked up. Can you not? Can you not fuck me up right now? Whoa! Okay. Can you not? I'm reading. So after this one, which we're about to turn in, we'll have 4 left. Which isn't bad. Will we get them done today? I don't think so, because we've got a dungeon and a duty in there. We'll definitely get it finished on Friday if that's what we play. If not, it'll be the Saturday. So we've got a queue and stuff. I've let the unknown down, aye, but more I've let myself down. Might as well go back to mending kettles. Show Grendel a crystal, which one belonged to one of Albert's companions? Yes. Right, what's that you got there? Such striking beauty, it shines with the heartache and laughter of the transcendence of life, like the turmoil of history made manifest. Aye, I can see the brilliance of the crystal's legacy. Ah, never capture such a gleam if you're not laboured 100 years. But bugger me if I didn't mean to try. Where's me tools? God damn ye. I must set to work before the feeling fades. I can feel it, a vision forming in me mind. Step aside, lass, and let me itching hands get to work. Am I gonna help you? Or like what? And done. I've taken the wonders that the crystals show me and channeled them into a new shape that befits the Ondo's spiritual character. That's pretty cool. Not a bad job if I do say so myself. And to think I was this close to hanging up my hammer after studying the crafts of them ancients. I've been across the length and breadth of Northrend and gobbled up every scrap of crafting wisdom I could find. But no matter which technique I tried, my work was just no comparison. I couldn't figure out how they put them damn buildings together. A mystery for the ages, that's what drew me here in the first place. I built my workshop, got the forges burning, I lost my bleeding will to craft. Thank the gods for the crystals of years. I never would have gotten it back. I won't pry into your business, but I reckon the little miracle there has been through the kind journey that sings songs about. The echoes of the memory. Just hold, just to speak directly to your heart. I can feel them coursing through me. My inspiration's not fading away, it's welling up stronger and stronger. Give me the chance, I reckon I can weave the crystal saga into other things as well. But bugger me, I'd almost forgot the Ondu's commission. If you could drag that lamp over to Toll's Arth for me, I'll stay here and dream up new armaments for you to try. You have now access to Grenel's Forge. Equipment rewards will become available for collections based on the role quest you have completed. Ooh. Nice. But first, you must deliver a lamp. Oh yeah, I can't fly here. Sorry, Heidi. You cannot fly here. Fuck. Look what I got, bud. What's that you have there? This huge ass lamp. Enjoy. The sacred lamp. Then the finless one has kept his promise. My people tell me of the many deeds you performed in the name of aiding the cups. Now you've come to me, borrowing the light we almost surrendered hope of ever seeing. We can doubt your purity no longer. Your arrival was the will of the ancients. Yes, the time for fear has passed. We shall take the lamp and unveil its austere illumination upon the walls of the forgotten. Gather there with your companions, and we shall speak again once our prayers have been offered. Oh, is he just going to teleport me there? Sweet.
O stewards of the Ondo, we offer up our light in answer.
That crystal you showed the artisan. Was it... Did it belong to one of my friends?
I thought you were always watching. Missed that part, did you? Go miss that part, did you?
I tried to give you a measure of privacy. No one wants a spirit looking over their shoulder every moment of the day. So tell me, if you would, how did you come across that crystal? It was Nilebert's then. Strange that I should learn such things now, after they're long gone. They were fine friends, every one of them. I didn't expect death to teach me so much. About them, about Seto, about you, about the hope that hides at the heart of this world. I've never been one for idle chit-chat, but if by some miracle I could see them all again, I doubt I would ever stop talking. I'm grateful I got to bend your ear at least. And just for that, I reckon I'll stick with you to the very end.
Apologies, we were a little late to the gathering.
It seems we succeeded in gaining their trust.
The delay wasn't exactly welcome, but at least our many hands made light work. And they seemed especially impressed with your contribution. Our hero indeed.
Y'shtola was telling us those structures may date back to the age of the Ascians.
An Ascian homeland. Despite his many protestations, I never quite believed Emmett Selk was telling the truth.
Nor I. But there is no denying the evidence before our eyes. Clearly this was once a great... a home they would see restored, no matter how many tens of thousands of years it takes.
It's a hollow dream when you think about it. Even if they manage to rejoin all the worlds, they'll never bring back the ones who were lost. But would I have done any different?
How are you feeling?
You have completed your devotions?
Yes. To the honored ancients have we offered up our prayers and our gratitude. You too have our thanks.
Might we trouble thee then to tell us more of the illuminated land of which thou didst lately speak?
To the west of here lies a great trench. Some days ago, a light appeared in that endless darkness. Curious, we ventured closer and discovered in the depths an entire city. The buildings we spied were akin to our own everlasting abodes. Impossibly so. We understood at once the ancients had risen. There could be no doubt. Taken with terror, we retreated to the cups, and I decreed that none should enter the trench until such time as we received a sign.
Might it still be possible to reach this city of the ancients?
With no water to drown you, a finless one could now travel there. Yes. I am convinced you are the sign for which we have been waiting. My people will show you the way.
Shall we?
Alright, let's go. The chieftain has bid me guide you steps to the illuminated land. Come, the way lies downwards. Follow the path of the coral rock and join your comrades below. Wait, is this the place where I got lost earlier? Because that place is not cool. It is. Fuck. Hopefully we'll know where we're going though this time. Okay, so we need to go... Oh, there's only one way. Show me the way. At least I know this is where I'm meant to go this time. Carbon core? Yep. Cool. Little Carbies with me. Carby bee. Ah, there we go. You don't have to go far. I feel like it goes like quite extensively with all the different pathways. I gotta get that aether current and then I'm gonna come back, because otherwise I'll forget where it is. Just don't fall off, whatever you do. Nice. Back to my friends. Please go away. I said please, so they have to, right? Oh, there's two of them. Sorry, friends. Just let them bugger off. Okay, bye. We're all gathered, yes, and I shall describe the path you must take. Enter the cavern beyond and follow the wall down, down, and down. Once at the bottom, find a passage to the northwest, continue west, west, and west. The way is not simple. Keep your friends within shouting distance and do not stray into the deep. Just before the journey's end, you will find the Caliban Gap and the barrier we place as its mouth. The obstacle will fade should you raise a hand towards it. We've made it so. Most succinct explanation. Thank you for your guidance. I'm gonna get lost. Right. Deeper into the depths we go. And you guys like, haha, good luck. Oh, I definitely get a map. Oh, we cannot. Well, we are being engaged. Oh. Oh, the friends are going to show up along the way. That's helpful, to be fair. Okay, so far so good. So far so good. There's Thancred, so we're going the right way. Down, down, down to the cavern. Okie day. Oh, shit. Okay, we found him. Our guide bade us travels the cavern floor and thence to the west. Yet 'twould seem these twisting tunnels defy such simple instruction. Rather than rely on direction alone, we scout with care and relay the path. Oh my gosh. Do you want to leave? I was talking to my friend. Okay, sorry, you were saying. Okay, oh, that's literally it. That's all he wanted to say. Okay. This is uncharted. Oh, there he is. This is uncharted territory for me. Oh, shelter. So, this is where I turned around and walked out. So, basically it was halfway there. Oh, it's grim when you walk on it. Ew. There's like a wall there. Do I go to the wall? The gorge. No! Leave me alone. I am discovering places. Leave me alone. Alpino. See you, buddy. Ah, wait, you have a choice of two routes from here. You can either take a long way to the south along the rocks or skip this coral branch Alizé has done. I, for one, will be following my sister's example. Gulp. Okay. Is there a disadvantage if you go one way over the other? Apart from time. There's Alphino. Oh, we're not speaking to Alphino, we're speaking to Alizé. Sorry, bruv. I'm gonna be talking to your sister, apparently. Oh, there she is. I see her in the corner of my eye. Ah, there you are. Come on, I think I found the tunnel we're looking for. Oh, there it is. There's a barrier. So what I have to do is reach out my hand, and it should be alright. Okay. Here, it's supposed to be the barrier the Ondo spoke of. Well, that was more arduous than expected. I feel a sudden rush of gratitude for the smooth roads our ancestors cut through the wilderness. 'Twas a treacherous path indeed, but I believe one of us needs to but raise a hand to banish this next obstacle. Away, I elect you do the honours. Of course, it's always me. Gone. Just like that. I suppose we should head in. Like as not, this tunnel will be just as perilous as the road we walked to get here. Let's all stay aware of our surroundings, shall we? Urchin fish. Interesting. There's Thuncred. Marine. Oh, how do we get down? Do you mind not doing that? Thank you. Oh. Apparently there's an invisible barrier there. Aren't you? So it should be just through here. Hopefully. I thought there was something glowing out of the corner of my eye, but it was just a bit of scenery. It's like, what is that? Tell me. I think we did it.
By the gods.
What? That's really cool. Wow.
When the Ondo spoke of a city, I did not think they meant an actual city.
We are seeing the same view. The remnants in the Ondo settlement were solid material structures. But these... everything here pulses with ether. 'Tis an enchantment on a monumental scale.
I wasn't expecting that. That's really cool. Oh wait, did you notice the style of architecture? 'Tis the same use of the remnants of the cups and the murals painted towers. Look closely, and Selk has not simply reclaimed these ruins, he's laid the semblance of an entire city upon them. Gods, the magnitude of his artifice is staggering, though it pays me to admit we do not fully understand the feats of which an old world Ascian is capable. It's intimidating, yes, but we have to start somewhere. Why don't we have a close look at that tower to the southeast? Might be able to reach it from the edge of the trench. I want to live here. Under the sea. Investigate the imposing doors. Okay. I'm hoping there's an aetheryte here that I can attune to. It would be really helpful rather than having to run down here the whole time. But first, you know what time it is. Aether current. Planning to intimidate all my foes. My huge mount that can't fly. But is stacked. Do you know what? I'm just gonna run it. Show me the imposing doors, please. Would very much like to see them. Ah, there we go. At least they left the lights on for us. Look at the size of these doors. Now I know how pixies must feel. A wayhide recognized. Welcome to the city of Amarot. Will you be riding the lift? What? Did the building just welcome you? Mayhap it's not so passing strange. Did Elmic Selk not invite a hideaway to visit his abode? A wayhide even. I forgot my own name in this game. 'Tis plain thy coming was expected. Oh yeah, he invited me to come here and die, didn't he? And where will this lift be taking us? The lift serves every level of Akora Heights, but is presently configured to convey passengers directly to the ground floor. Well, there you have it. In the absence of a few hundred yards of rope, we have little choice but to accept the offer. The emphasis on the we. I'm not about to let you walk into that place alone. I wish to ride the lift. There's no point being blunt with it. Ground floor now, like. As you wish. The lift will arrive shortly. Next up, ground floor. Facilities include the Bureau of the Administrator, the Bureau of the Architect, and the Capital. Is there an aetheryte? Oh. Oh, it's over there. I guess we have to get access to it first. At least there is one. We know we don't have to traverse to get here, but it's very pretty. It's only at this distance you start to realise how big the buildings truly are. What did the voice call the city? Amarot? Look, over there. Is that a person? Oh, no, my mistake. That's a giant. Doesn't seem to have noticed this yet. Giant or no, a resident of this place may have much more to tell us. I say we make the first move. Oh, funny, you can't just... Oh. He does what he wants. And we just follow. Oh, wow, okay. It's got a mask on. Scared me a bit. Pray, excuse my boldness, but may I ask you a few questions? Oh my god, he is... hench! Like a titan, he's not even a giant, he's a titan. Oh, what adorable costumes, you children on an excursion. This district has much to teach you. How odd, that sounded like no language I've ever heard, and yet I understood every word. As he understood us. Which district is this exactly? You must be lost, poor things. Voice is really creeping me out. You stand in the Polaritic district, wherein the institution is most vital to the management of our star. Oh, the voice. What can you tell us where to find MSQ? Can you tell us who rules the city? We'll just ask the direct question. Where is he? Ah, I see. You've come to marvel at the workings of the convocation of the 14. Hardly surprising, I suppose. The whole world holds its breath as the final days draw near, and our brightest minds race to implement their plans. Thus, you must understand that gaining an audience at this time will be next to impossible. Hey, welcome in. You should hurry home now before your families begin to worry. Do you need me to walk you back? Thank you for the donation to the Heidi Watch Mando for fuck's sake challenge. No thank you, we'll be fine. I really hate the way their voices. Very well, take care, little ones. I think I've played too many horror games with voices like that. They just creep me out. Even though it's nothing but nice. And disappeared, apparently. Thank you also, Chunks, for the donation to the Heidi for fuck's sake Watch Mando challenge. Let me give you a shout out. Enjoy. What are we on? Oh, we're on 10k. Oh my god, we're 50% already. With 2 weeks to go, we're at 50%. Watch Mando for fuck's sake. Well, let the thing hit, and I will drop literally everything apart from... I have a thing at the moment where I watch one anime a day. And I've been doing that since my birthday, so I'll keep doing that. And I'll keep watching some D&D prep. But then everything else, I'll just watch Mando from start to finish. Just because those are two things I do for myself every day to give my brain a bit of respite from the day-to-day. So I'll watch literally just one episode of anime, and then I'll watch an hour of D&D stuff, because I'm going in with people that are very experienced. Although there are 2 other newbies. There's a Dungeon Master who's been doing it 15 years. There's another Dungeon Master who's playing as a regular, who's been doing it for about the same time. And then there's us 3 newbies, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be shown up so bad. So I'm trying to learn how, like, battling works and stuff, and trying to get my head around it. What was that all about? But I'll drop everything and watch Mando. To my eyes, these people appear as arcane entities. I suspect Emmett Selk wove them from Aether, as he reconstructed the rest of the city. The final days. Such words will befit the oblivion described to us by Ascian Foe. A catastrophe of unprecedented scale, which did set in motion the summoning of Zodiac, and thence Heidelin herself. But that happened centuries ago, didn't it? That man spoke as if they're rushing to avert a disaster here and now. Yeah, me not watching Mando. Unless for these people the distant past is the here and now. I believe thou hast the right of it, Master Alphino. This ethereal Amarot and its residents appear to be phantoms of a different age. MSQ hath resurrected a memory, a moment in time from before the star was sundered. It reminds me of the final place in one of the Kingdom Hearts. I think it might be number 2. Where you have to go and battle in a giant city. So, we find ourselves in a long-destroyed city inhabited by the long-departed, an unusual situation to be sure. But at least we're able to parley with these ancients. In fact, they seem downright eager to chat. I say we use this to our advantage, split up, strike up some conversation, see if we can't learn the location of our quarry. While we're at it, it wouldn't hurt to wheedle out a few more details regarding this convocation of 14 and its impending disaster. I say just burst out light and then he'll just come to me because he'll be like, haha, come to die? To mingling then. Let's meet back here when our jaws start aching. Thank credits. It's not that kind of party. It is not that kind of party, buddy. I really want to end the stream by tuning to that aetherite, so we're going to try and find a way to it. So I do not want to traverse all those jellyfish again. They were annoying. Oh, hello, buddy. Hello, friend. Oh, annoying. Clearly not a South Park fan. There's a 3rd South Park game coming out next year. I don't know if I'm going to stream it like I streamed the first 2. Because they're definitely not PC. But I'm excited for it. Oh my god, Chunks, did you not know? They announced it last week. They've just put 2024 as the date. But yeah, it's another South Park game. If you Google it, it'll come straight up. It's not got a title yet, I don't think. It's actually just South Park 3. So that's the thing. I'll probably pre-order that one. I don't really pre-order many games anymore, but I'll definitely pre-order that one. Good gracious, child, where is your family? You should not be alone at a time like this. Run along home now, quickly. Have you not heard? Thou yet confined to the lands across the sea, a terrible phenomenon afflicts our star. They're calling it the final days. That person's so tiny. 'Tis said it starts suddenly, a cacophonous keening from beneath the earth. It's called Snow Day, apparently. Oh, I didn't see the title of it. The sound distorts all living things within earshot and wrests us from control of our creation magics. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm definitely going to pre-order it. Once that happens, all is lost. Fear, pain, despair, every dread impulse is siphoned from our minds and given substance. I think it's from the... don't think it's from the same creators as the other two. Hey, we'll give it a chance. An eternal fall of fiery rain, an incessant spawling of nightmarish beasts. None can point to the source of the phenomenon. 'Tis as if the star itself has fallen ill. 'Tis as if a force inimicable to life now festers and spreads. It's only a matter of time till Amarot 2 resounds that discordant squall. You should stay with your loved one, child. Stay with them. My loved one is Sir Baymeric, but he's busy right now. We got a little thing for a... we're starting to develop a crush on another character, but we've spoke about it to Sir Baymeric, and because that character is dead, he says it's okay. It's not cheating if they're dead. So, it's fine. I speak, of course, of Arbut, the Warrior of Darkness. There's something about him, I don't know what it is. But, man's dead, so Baymeric said it's not cheating. It's fine. Oh, no, my sound correct, apparently it is. I could have sworn it was a Ubisoft game and not a THQ. I swear it was Ubisoft as well, because I had to have a Ubisoft account to log into it. And you got special costumes for logging into Ubisoft. Or something like that. So you're not... I don't think you're wrong, to be honest. Can I please a tune? So I don't have to fucking run here again? Hey! Okay, now we're gonna do the mission. Go get stepped on by some really tall ghosts. But we'll give it a chance. We do love South Park. We love the humour, but I just don't think you can stream it anymore. It's just not. It's just not. Well, we all know. We all know how the other two games were. But I will be enjoying that one. To be fair, it's nice to have offline games, to be fair. I run so slow. I did 100% the second one. I struggled to 100% the first one because you could only get certain there's an outfit achievement, and if you miss something, you missed it. You can go back for it, and it was really annoying. Okay, who am I talking to in here? Ah, you. Passionate. Pragmatic. An audience at Emmett Selk? I'm afraid you have the wrong office, little one, and besides, he'll be far too busy to field the questions of curious children. Surely you've been told of the looming catastrophe? Every resource available to the convocation must be spent upon securing our I'm going to start again. Must be spent upon ensuring our world survives. They have yet to make an official announcement. It said the 14 are moving forward with a plan of scarce, credible proportions, one which promises to grant will to the very star itself. They will invoke our mighty spells of creation to birth an entity of all-encompassing magnificence, and then they will rewrite the laws of existence. It is a huge undertaking. It must be completed ere the corruption spreads this far. Thus I say to you again, do not hold out hope for an audience. Got it. You don't want to talk to me. I got it. It's okay. I mean, he literally invited me here, so it's a bit rude on his part, but you know what I mean? I think the games are going to pre-order will be Kingdom Hearts 4 and South Park 3. I don't think there's anything else that's got... Unless another Pokemon game comes out, there's nothing that's really got my attention. I know the DLC comes out very soon for Scarlet and Violet, but... yeah. It's very hard to get my interest these days. Been let down by so many new releases. For some reason this was made by THQ Nordic. Can't seem to find a reason why, but it is a sequel to The Fractured Butthole. Still think that's a genius fucking game title. The Fractured Butthole. No, honestly, they're not saying butthole. The amount of news people that read it out. Ooh. To seem the hall is host to a most precocious visitor this day, and what, pray tell, shall be the subject of our discussion, young one? Can you tell me where Amixelk is? The convocation and the handling of the coming peril, 'tis only natural that you should have questions. Shall we begin with the members themselves? As all know, the 14 are the wisest and most pleasant amongst us. They are the stewards of order responsible for the decisions which keep the star turning season after season. Be it the speaker, Lalabrea. I know Lalabrea. Or the emissary, Ildibus. Each seat is occupied by an elected sage of surpassing intellect. Logriff, Milton, Amixelk. I know Logriff, I think. Individual titles have, as a gesture of respect and a matter of tradition, become synonymous with their incumbents. Thus it is gratefully, incredulously, that I greet this recent rumour that a seat in the convocation is soon to be left vacant. If proven true, 'twould be an unprecedented development and testament to an immense pressure under which our saviours are tolling. In any event, I for one am confident that you'll deliver our star into salvation. Alright, who's dying? Who's dying? For seats being come free. Is it Amixelk? Because I'm gonna kick his ass. For sure. For sure. Woohoo! I just ran through those people and they were okay with it, so I'm okay with it. Where are my friends? I don't see them. Oh, they're there. Just haven't spawned yet. Okay. No, not you, the other one. Oh wait, if I was not certain before than I am now, the people of the city believe they are facing the end of the world. I cannot imagine what purpose compelled Amixelk to recreate this ancient Amarot. Yet I fancy I hear his words to us echoing through this ocean trench. He would have his story known. Alright, let me just have a little look at the quest list. Okay, so we have 2 missions left in Shadowbringers. And this one's for an Aether current. The next one is a dungeon and a duty. Well, a dungeon and a whatever you want to call it, duty. So what we'll do is we'll pick this quest up and then we will end it there. And then we will do this either Friday or Saturday, depending on whether I do a horror stream or not. It's all very much up to health reasons that this stream might change. We can compare notes after, once the others return, then hopefully our next move will become clear. So, sorry. Oh, maybe not. Don't go anywhere. There's a cutscene. Well, let's go look for someone to raid. If you guys want to look for someone to raid and do my job for me, that'd be great. It would seem our conversations were much alike: a looming disaster, creation magic's running rampant, and this convocation's efforts to bring salvation out of chaos. I suppose there was talk of little else in the time when these events came to pass. RJ, if I may, what are your thoughts on the ancient arts of creation? A fascinating discipline indeed. Art the mind can conceive, many rendered in reality, all that's required is a clear concept upon which focus one's will. 'Tis not dissimilar to the primal rites taught by the Asians, wherein ritual ceremony breatheth life into the figments of myth and legend. I see you arrived at the same conclusion then. To the people who lived in the age before the Sundering were blessed with vast reserves of mana. No matter how draining these creations' magic must be, it seems they paid the cost with not more than a fraction of the aether which coursed through their own bodies. If we were to attempt the same, such spells would soon deplete our energies, and then we'd seek to draw the balance from elsewhere, from a hoard of crystals mayhap, or the very land itself. Thus, when the art of creation was placed into our hands, it became, in effect, a means for destruction. An interesting matter which no doubt bears further study, but despite all these revelations, I worry we are no closer to finding Emmett's Elk. I can literally just walk out and say I want to die here and he will appear. What is hard about this, guys? He invited me here to die and become a Sin Eater. Has anyone learned out which might lead us to his location? Not directly mayhap, but from what we've heard it seems the convocation of the 14 is sequestered in the nearby Capitol building. When we went to see it for ourselves, the attendant wouldn't let us through without our written permission. So we tried to look at the Bureau of the Administrator where we thought these permissions might be issued, but the clerk said that he couldn't help us since our name didn't appear in the registry. And that's where we gave up. I wonder though, Away, could you be eligible for one of them? The voice in the lift seemed to know who you were, and it might be that your name is registered in the bureaus as well. Worth a look, I'd say. Meanwhile, I'll head back to the capital and search for a less official point of entry, just in case. Pray, allow me to accompany thee on such reconnaissance. An arcane perspective may prove useful. Ahem. I'd like to speak with more of these ancients. Maybe they know something that could help cure Away's condition. Would you mind coming with me? No thoughts. Of course I don't mind, just lead the way. This is the way. Apparently. I don't know. I've not seen Mando. Considering we've just been doing a lot of bounty hunter stuff as well. Then Lashalta and I will busy ourselves with further exploration. There is surely more intelligence to be had. We part the ways once more. This time, however, let us reconvene in the front of the capital. Random banging noises coming from downstairs. Right, now! Now we can read out. Now we can. Is there anyone, chat, that you would like to raid? I like to raid new people, as well as the usual suspects. So if there's anyone that you guys would like to see raided, let me know. Or forever hold your peace, obviously. I do have someone who I've raided through Adric's recommendation before. Normally they play Final Fantasy, but they're playing Palia. That's probably the closest thing I can see to Final Fantasy. We've raided Odd Sandwich recently. We've raided Tuddle recently. Let's raid them. Okay, so this is a person I met through Adric. Their name is Kirkles. and they normally play Final Fantasy, but they are playing Palia. So we'll go say hi. I will be back. I fucked it every time. Every time I try and frickin' fuck it. I fuck the raid up. I'll be back on Tuesday to finish off Fable Evil Run. Depending on how long that takes, we'll start something else. We'll continue something else even. These are the 2 messages that you can use to say that we're on the road. But yeah, and then Friday maybe I'll be back on this, or I'll be doing Last of Us. We'll definitely be back on this on Saturday. I'll let you guys know. It depends on my throat and my head. But thank you for being here today, and I will see you all on Tuesday. Bye. I wanted to say see you next Tuesday, but that's a bit mean, isn't it? But I said it anyway, so bye.